I mean, you subscribe to OnlyFans, so I don't know what.
Yeah, because Rachel has a fat ass. Continue.
That's getting clipped.
No one clipped that. No one clipped that. You have 12 black people in Latvia. If you're an orphan, you're starving. If stuff was done to you, okay, I'll play any for all everybody out there. I don't approve of Abdullahi said that people should be hanged. I think that's a bit too far. But Obama black that killing on Papa.
Drop another break. That's a break. That's a break.
One second.
So it's again, the actual draw happened, and so it's actually United versus Coventry. It's Chelsea versus Man City.
Why did you do that to Mardias?
Yo, mute your mic, bro. Let me take over, man. You're done, bro. Mute your mic.
HS, leave a space for Nomad.
Is that alcohol?
Hey, HH, can you zoom into my AVI quickly?
Habib, he's trophyless in his first season, and if a certain Dembele, if he does what I know he's going to do.
There's only so much Messi's daddy can do.
Oh, really? Oh, how many times has he?
No, guys, because guys, we're going to be.
That's what he wants.
AK, who scored a 3-piece? Who dropped a 3-piece in this game?
He had 2 tap-ins. What are you
Who
talking
dropped a
about,
3-piece?
I think he's on his knees, man. I think he's on his knees right now.
No, hold on, we'll get there. No, hold on, we'll get there. All I'm saying though is that Mbappe did his job.
No, he didn't.
And remember, this is still a team game. It looks bad. He'll get cooked, but he dropped a 3-piece and he delivered.
No, he still dropped a disaster class regardless of that. Like, because just like Raphinha.
Wait, hold on, wait. How do you drop a disaster class but drop a 3-piece? How does that work? No, Casey, you can't have a disaster class and drop a 3-piece. That doesn't make sense. It literally doesn't make any sense.
For the same
Start the show, change, man. God damn it. Stop dick riding and start the show, bro.
Okay. So no, hold on. So guys, look, no. So guys, welcome.
Just do your intro, man. What is this?
Let's do this El Clasico angle, guys. We're going to talk about being 4-pieced. Nomad promised me. Nomad, we are saving
zoom
a space
into my ABS. Zoom
Nomad,
zoom on.
We are saving a space for you, Nomad. Here, we're saving a space.
We all gathered for my favorite ops funeral, and we're making sure they're dead.
We're gonna talk about El Clasico. We're gonna talk about Barcelona. We're gonna talk about Raphinha. And guys, Salah. I think you're done out here, bro. Sorry, bro. Like Salah, like, no amounts of liquid interviews.
We're talking about Nicholas also. Nicholas and what happened against Newcastle.
Shut up, Kojak.
Casey, can you read the damn title on the where does it say Nicholas? I told you.
You can't get away with this. No, you can't get away.
I'm not discussing that crap. So guys, we're talking about Barca, Real Madrid, Mbappe, Carlo Ancelotti, Lamine Yamal, Raphinha, La Liga title, and what does this all mean, man? So guys,
Jackson.
No. The Jackson recognizes Michael Jordan as Jackson of the GOAT. So guys, like the vid, subscribe if you're new, guys. If there's anything you wish to ask, please feel free to send in the bins. Remember, guys, your debate skis and your super chats helps keep this channel growing. And yes, I'm still subscribed to OnlyFans, so it helps my OnlyFans subscription as well. So, all right, here's the thing, guys.
Nasty.
Yo, HH, can I go? I have like a massive headache. I'm about to leave after this, so let me just go right now, man. I just want to say 4 for 4.
I didn't even give the mic to this.
On top, I don't care if you gave the mic. Shut up. This is my channel.
All right.
I want to say 4 for 4 against Madrid. Mbappe, the only time he ever beat our offside trap, it didn't matter. How does that feel, HH? The only time he ever beat our offside
Barca
trap,
fans are
it
calling
didn't
you a
fucking
fraud.
matter.
Barca fans are calling you a fraud.
Bro, I'll be
Bro,
I'll be real
this
with you.
this guy, bro, this guy, he's been attacking every Barca fan in the panel ever. Like, bro, this guy, yo, he's a bit.
This guy's
He's
a
a bit.
notorious hater. But guess what, man? I gotta give credit where credit's due. After there being a 7-point deficit and Real Madrid being up top with 7 points to go, and it seemed like we were dropping points. We only had 1 win in 8. That was a horrible record. And I felt like a part of that had to do with fatigue. And overall, just like the team performance wasn't up to scrap. For the team to come back and have a 7-point advantage, credit where credit's due. I didn't see this coming in terms of that.
So basically, you were not a believer. You were not a believer.
One win in 9. 1 win in 9.
So basically, you were not a believer.
No, yeah. So I have to give credit where credit's due in terms of that. I was wrong about that, and I'm happy to be wrong. I don't care. As long as my club wins, I don't really care about being wrong or right. And I just want to go back to the topic at hand, which is, please don't bring the French A train to discussions when we're talking about best teenagers.
You mean the 19-year-old World Cup winner?
No. Because Yamal.
I'm confused. Are you referring to the 19-year-old World Cup winner? I'm asking a simple question. Are you referring to the 19-year-old World Cup winner?
Yeah,
Is it that guy?
I'm referring to that guy. I'm referring to that guy. When it comes to technical excellence, when it comes to brilliance on the ball, when it comes to big game prowess, there's no way you put on Mbappe ahead of Yamal. And I remember those.
No, bro. Yamal, he's the best player right now. We'll talk about Yamal's there.
No, and then I also want to go to Flick. I'll be honest. The last 15 minutes, there was a lot going on. I didn't know where the game was going because the last 15 minutes we were doing a lot of bullshit.
Madrid could have easily gotten back in the game.
Yeah. They had. They had a couple 1v1s. I feel like NICO, for some odd reason, decided just to pass it straight to them, and they hit us with the counter. It was 3-4. But for them to show belt to ass to this Madrid team, to show belt to ass to this Madrid team, and I also want to say this in terms of this season. Remember when I was criticizing Xabi and I was saying that season, even though we won the league, I didn't felt like we were that great in terms of performance. This season, I would say we were amazing. We have been the best team in La Liga, and in terms of what this means for us, this is growth because we still have a young spine consistent of Kubarsi, Pedri. You still have Yamal that's going to be growing, and I feel like with this team, the future is bright. But at the end of the day, HH, please, when it comes to Barca, hear me, Madrid fans, this ass whooping won't stop next season, bro. I want you to know that this ass whooping will continue for the future. Because I remember certain people were having these type of discussions.
So says the guy who didn't even believe in his own damn team.
I remember when we were having these type of discussions.
Let him cook.
And you guys were out here saying, "Oh, is this going to be a league for the next 10 years between Atletico and Madrid? Are Barcelona going to fall off?" You guys were comparing us to Man United. I won't forget. Don't forget this, Kool-Aids, because they were comparing us to fucking Man United. And you guys were out here saying, oh, they're not going to be here in 2 years. They were talking about this club is so broke that they're not going to be here in 2 years. And now look at us. Now all of a sudden, you guys are glazing our players. That's all I want to see. So at the end of the day, HH, take that French A trains, I'm not going to even say it, out of your mouth.
Whoa! All right.
He's not going to
Bro. Zima, don't you even dare.
Can I go on the shit?
Is he wrong?
All right, Barry, please grab the mic. Grab the mic. Zima doesn't stop
Can I
you. Barry, talk to me.
Can I go after Barry?
Yeah, Barry.
Bro, it's a good day today, man. The sun is out. The birds are chirping. The sky is clear. The ladies are out. And I wanna read a little something for you boys. A certification of adoption. So this certificate certifies that one parent, Football Club Barcelona, has officially adopted Real Madrid Football Club. By signing this certificate, we promise to give them a lifetime of care, love, and attention that they deserve. We will do our best to protect them so that they can live a happy and healthy life. Signed. HH. We beat these guys at home. We beat these dudes away at their own crib. We went all over the planet to Saudi to whoop their ass too. We own these motherfuckers. And they were, they were kicking, Tuesday, having their laugh and all that. But today, you gotta shut the F up. I think this is the first time someone has beat the rival in this El Clasico 4 times in one season.
Yeah,
Second
first
minus
time
scored
ever.
again.
So you
Nomad promised me saying that it would never happen. Nomad promised me saying that it would never happen.
So you Real Madrid, not all of them, because there's some good ones out there, but some of you guys, some of you punk motherfuckers trying to banter us, on Tuesday and all that. With the help of the refs, you couldn't win too. So, today you gotta sit down, enjoy this ass whooping, a little 4-0, and then we'll see you next season for another ass whooping. But today, you gotta sit down. You gotta sit down.
Casey, talk to me.
Can I go after?
Yes.
Can I go after all of them?
Listen, man, like all I'm gonna say at the start
Casey,
of the season,
there's no time for reverse jinx. Your league winners, 7 points
look,
clear,
listen to me.
boom.
Listen, we have won the league. I'm not doing anything.
Oh,
Now-
wow. Shock.
Casey,
Really?
talk your shit, man. Talk
Nixon
your
five,
shit,
Nixon
Casey.
five,
Come
Nixon
on.
5, Nixon 5.
Wait, hold up. Where's that break? Hold up. Praying you don't believe what you just said, but continue though.
If they rip us apart tomorrow, bro, I'm just.
We won't forget what happened yesterday too.
Oh, hold on. How like at the start of the season, man, like I remember the kinds of things that being said, that absolute scrub from Brazil called Endrick. They were hyping him up. The guy is not even Maruca level. Like he is like Vitor Roque, bro. Like he's another fake Brazilian. Like never, like that. I think that country is finished as a footballing nation. Raphinha, you fucking bum. You absolute bum. Score 2 goals. Bro, he robbed Yamal of like 3 assists, bro. Like, how do you do
Bro,
that?
Yamal should have had two assists at least. At
Three.
least 2 assists, bro.
Three. There was one header. One, like, this guy has to like tap the ball in, and one at the end. Now, the worst midfielder in the world by the name of Jude Linton. Anyone.
You know what? Casey, I've said you've been harsh, but today
he was so garbage.
He might have been Jude Linton just for today.
Anyone who ever compares him to, like, okay, Pedri is like on like 2 or 3 tiers above him. Like, even bro, I think Gavi is better than this guy, and I think Gavi is a donkey, by the way. This guy, he's not a midfielder, he's a second striker. I've been saying this for like 2 years now. Bro, Toni Kroos was carrying this midfield. Now, on fine wine. Oh, what did he do today?
Oh,
in
bro.
his entire career, no.
This could be his last class. No, respect a legend. No, Casey, you don't have to do this. Casey, you can gloat, but still respect a legend.
No. That bum scores 1 goal against Girona, and you start comparing to Xavi and Iniesta. Xavi and Iniesta could actually defend a league. They knew how to do that. This bum.
No. So you defend the league with 1 player? Get there, Daddy.
No. This bum rides on cocktail of. No. Can we say, like, did Toni Kroos carry him really? Because, like, Madrid midfield looks horrible without him. Why not?
Stop it.
Why?
You see, like, what do you have to do? Okay, what else?
He's 60. Casey, he's 60 years old.
No.
Yeah.
What was the?
Wait, what do you mean by 60? He turned 75 tomorrow. Relax.
No.
Just ask him one
But
thing.
whenever he
What was
scores
the
against-
midfield in
Valen,
2014? What was the midfield in 2014? What was the midfield in 2014?
Bro, it was Di Maria carried him then. Bro, whenever like he scores a goal against
carried
some
him. A
bum-ass La
winger
Liga team,
carried
like-
him in midfield. A winger carried
Yes,
him in
yeah.
midfield. Okay, then.
Di Maria was borderline midfielder. Bro, whenever he scores against like a bum-ass La Liga team, you always compare him to Xavi, Iniesta, and every time. Like 99 out of 100 times, he drops
That's true,
disaster
Richard.
class.
And don't
He
deny
drops
it.
disaster class 99 out of 100 times. Not a word.
He's not
You know
lying.
what? Xavi, Iniesta, and Toni Kroos had some shame. They knew when they were finished. This absolute bum, doesn't know that he's finished. You know, I've like, let him play in 2026 World Cup. I want to see him.
He's not. Bro. There's no way he's playing in that World Cup.
I want to see him ripped apart. Like, his legacy should be destroyed. He's an international flop, and he's a league flop. All he has is Champions League.
When
That's all he has.
Iniesta was 35, where was he playing?
Because he had shame. He had an iota of shame. He knew he was finished. Unlike this bum, there's something called shame.
Casey, your
to be
team
fair-
just won. Where's this hatred coming from? Your team just won. Shouldn't you be happy about Barca? Why have to throw hate on Real Madrid?
Listen, like, I did all my, like, celebration. Like, that's done. But But on the real star boy.
We still have a game
Yamal.
next week. That's the decider.
Yeah,
That was
we
just a
might-
warm up.
No, we need 1 point more, and I want us to win like in Espanyol Stadium, bro. Like, oh my god, second time in 3 years.
So basically, so if Real Madrid draw, Barca win, or if Real Madrid have to lose.
No, if they draw, because it's 7 points.
Real Madrid can't drop any points.
Okay, so they can't
If they draw,
okay.
yeah.
And basically,
Oh, it's
so-
done. Why are we having this discussion?
no, I'm just saying like, what
No,
do
no.
Barca need against Espanyol?
no,
So
because-
if
no,
Barca
because-
draw, they win,
No,
regardless.
because Real Madrid play before Barcelona in midweek.
Yeah.
So if Real Madrid drop points, then Barcelona automatically winners.
Yeah, then
before
bro,
the-
Espanyol will have to give us a guard of honor at that point. Like I want to see that. And have up, like, listen, Yamal, bro. Like, I don't think he's like the best player in the world, but he's at least.
Who's the best player in the world? Tell me who the best
top
player in the
five.
world is.
Oh, Salah, still Salah, I think.
No.
What?
Oh my
I
god.
mean, come on, man. The guy has like 40 GM. Sorry.
Oh, don't.
Oh
get
no!
undisputed.
No, wait,
undisputed
hold on.
begin
Oh
on this.
my
What
god!
is-
Wait, hold up. Hold up.
talking about?
GA?
No, he.
GA? You're using GA as a metric for who the best player is.
17
GA?
Listen. 17 was not going to be the best player. Come on, man, let's not do it.
No. Forget his age. Yamal is a better player than that. He's a better footballer than Salah. Forget
yeah.
his age. Let's say Yamal is 28.
No, it's a reverse.
Okay, let's
change,
just
it's
say-
a
let's
reverse
just say-
change.
25 minutes.
Oh, okay, reverse. Okay. Oh no, sorry,
No,
sorry,
it's
my
not.
mistake. Reverse change.
No. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm being honest. He is the best creator in the world right now. Let's just say that. He still needs to improve his goal scoring and all that. And bro, like he should have.
Casey, according to HH, there's no difference between a guy who scores 5 goals and 40 goals.
Okay,
Can we
so
speak on the game now?
yeah, no. Okay, so what's it called? I want to come to Kule. Kule, talk to me.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the game, Kule.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh my god. Yeah, so I'm robbing Wi-Fi from my neighbor again, but allow it. Gid. Anyways, I'm gonna speak in
Alright,
Spanish
alright.
real fast.
Wait, my
Wait,
shit-
no. So
It's
the Wi-Fi. Firstly, Wi-Fi. Go for it.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna speak Spanish in a little bit.
Go for
Here
it.
I go. Con VAR, sin VAR, el Real Madrid te va a robar. What does that mean? With VAR, without VAR, Madrid will rob you. They always do this.
Hey,
man.
boy beard.
Factos. Today was robbed.
God.
Today was robbed.
They do
Factos
this
is not
all
Spanish,
the
by the way.
fucking time. They do this all the time. Like they did this in the Copa del Rey, and now shamelessly they do this again. Chumini today was not
Just
playing
bring
fucking
my
football.
ABI.
This guy
Just bring
was
my
playing
ABI.
another sport. I swear
My
to
thing
God.
is that, guys, I think I would have given us a penalty. By the letter of the law, that is a penalty.
That is a penalty. Exactly. And
No,
like that guy was
no, no.
already on a yellow,
He should have
and he
been
already
red
did a foul.
Forget about that. He should have been red carded. Like
He should
was
have a red
last
card.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. For that challenge too. And so many other things that kind of went like all the 50-50s went their way. It's insanity. Like Barca should we should have investigations because the fact that this keeps happening, like Madrid before the game, they do all this media press, they talk about the referees, they do all this pressure, and then this of course incentivizes the referees to not give calls that favor Barcelona, but then push onto the side of Real Madrid. And it's like every fucking time. But you know what? Nah, man, we won. Fuck these guys.
Bro,
we won
Kule.
today. Yeah.
Kule, you know what was the mess up thing? You know this whole Negera stuff. What do you
Mhm.
have to say about that after today? And ain't
No, man.
Copa del Rey final. What
Yeah,
is
shame
that?
it. Nah,
Yeah.
allow it, bro. Like these Madristas are stupid. Like we beat them in 3 away games, and they thought they could beat us at our own home. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? But no, like I gotta talk about but let me talk about the game. Like today, like the first half, like we bounced back. But man, like Kubarsi, man, I don't know what the fuck. Like ever since this terrorist came back to this team, bro, we've started playing a little dodgy. We started playing a little bad because Chesney horrible today. Like every shot turned to a fucking goal for them. Kubarsi, I don't know. He's been looking shaky. Araujo, but he didn't play. Thank God. Inigo has been.
Sorry. No, let me ask you this. Kule.
Mourinho got sent off.
Oh wow. Okay, so wait, let me ask you this. If it's not a handball for Tchouaméni, how come the Firmino one was a handball?
No. So the law says that if you're an attacker, like, and you do any kind of handball, it can't stand. There is a bit more of leeway for defenders.
For defender. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
But still, at
Kule,
the
two
same
people.
time, like, it was a goal scoring opportunity, and he blocked it with his hand.
Oh yeah, that was red card. Sorry, it was a
Yeah,
pen,
exactly. Exactly, and like for that, like I think it's a travesty for football. Like there needs to be investigations because like we can't be having this like referees give terrible performances and they just kind of slip out and nobody says anything. Like we have to hold these guys accountable because if this keeps happening, this will keep destroying the reputation. Like La Liga, like it's not even like the most popular. Like it's only Barca, Madrid, and then Atletico whenever they play good. But like this does not paint a good image of the league at all. So besides that, no, like everyone played. Like we played good in the first half. The second half, we had a disaster class. We couldn't score any more goals until the end, but then they took it out, obviously. But I let me go on to these Madrid guys, man. Did you see that Rodrigo had 0 minutes? Bro, put this guy in the bag. He's off. I think he's leaving this season, man. So Chelsea need a new forward. So there you go, man. Because
Mumbai City.
Yeah, no, man.
Already got drafted against Pakistan.
Oh, oh man.
On the streets.
You know.
Bro, Kule.
Watch your mouth, bro. Sorry.
Continue.
But like,
Vini was horrible, man.
I don't know. I'm about to cook this fraud. Yeah, no, Vini, Balón de Oro. Man, what happened to this guy? 10 times harder this guy was going to push this season. Bro, look at this guy. He flopped against Arsenal, flopped against us. Like, he didn't
Vini, do you think Vini's going to leave this season, this summer?
No. Like, you could at least see that there was at least better connection with Vini and Mbappe. Like, I think Vini's had 2 assists, no? Like, he actually played these. I don't know. They're never going to get rid of Vini, obviously, no. For like everything that he's done. He's scored in 2 Champions League finals. He's done all this. And of course, Mbappe is not leaving. So obviously, Rodrigo is going to get pushed out because it's like this guy doesn't work in the system. He's not as good as he was hyped up to be. So yeah, I think this guy's going. Bellingham, like he got exposed again. Pedri of a completely over different level than this guy. If this guy doesn't score or create anything, like he's not doing anything. He just runs around and shit. So it's just him. And then like what was that midfield? Like Ceballos, like starting in 2025 against Barca.
Yeah, cool. Like, speak on Arda Güler also. They're calling him.
No. Oh, good. Thank you. I forgot about him because he didn't do anything. Yeah, Arda Güler. Yeah, this guy who doesn't get any game time but gets all the fucking hype in the world that they say, oh, better than Lamine, better than all the youngsters in the world. Yeah, but like look at this guy. Like frauded again. Like they needed an actual right winger, and this is like the moment for him to show that he could actually be something. And he ghosted again. And then they put on Brahim Diaz, the fake Moroccan, and now he can't even get game time in the Spanish national team.
Chill out my country.
Okay, defend your guy, man.
No, man, but like these guys did nothing, and then they put on Endrick, who didn't do anything. Like this guy's just all hype, man. And his girlfriend's ruining his career. I swear. Like this guy gets fatter the more I see him, and he's like, bro, he's a child. Like he doesn't need to be here, bro. Send him back to Brazil. And then they brought in this new guy who completely like effed up that chance for like the guy from the Fabrica. Did anyone get his name?
Yeah,
like he was literally.
Victor.
Oh yeah, that guy's gonna shit.
Just call him Vic.
Yeah, that guy's gonna shit to Oviedo tomorrow, man. That guy, we're never seeing that guy again. We're never gonna see that guy.
So Mikule, do you think this could be the start of dominance, or let's see what Real do with Xabi Alonso and this summer after they kick Carlo Ancelotti down the flight of steps?
No, but I don't know, man, because Madrid need money. They need money to strengthen their position. And I'm hearing that they're going to be doing tryouts in the U.S. It's like, you're going to be trying to...
What?
Yeah,
money
like...
Money grab.
Or they're going to have actual speed as a back.
Wait,
they're going to have
tryouts in America?
Bro, AJ,
Yeah.
they're going to have actual speed as a backup winger.
Because they need money. They need money, man.
Hold
on, HH. That's hard to let you know. That's hard to let you know.
Bro, you see how things flip, man?
Oh yeah. So I'll come see some. Continue. So
yeah, no, man. Perception is reality. Like they call this broke Alona, but like they couldn't even get a replacement center back. Like they couldn't even get a loan. Like what is Perez doing with this team, man? He's fumbling the bag so hard. Well, thank you for fumbling. Like because we're actually gonna win the league now, thank God. But these guys, like they're projected to be like the face of football. Oh, the biggest institution, nothing. 15 UCLs. Who needs a brain when you have 15 UCLs? Shout out Nomad. But yeah.
15 UCLs.
Wait, oh, actually, Barry, Are you saving the clip until it's mathematically done?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, all right. Okay. Save us on this mathematically done.
I have like 4 or 5 clips of that guy. Oh my god.
Oh wait, hold on, Barry. Wait, hold
Bro,
on,
the
Barry,
receipts,
Barry,
bro.
Barry. Wait, hold on,
Because
Barry. I
that's
got
because,
like,
bro, essentially, guys, you have to be very worried because, bro, the stuff that Nomad said and how assured he was when he said, "I was like, Nomad, you best." And I said, "No, are you sure? You know, Carl has never gone back to back." But Nomad was like, "If Jesus himself," I was like, "Okay, Nomad, all right."
Because
Has he ever showed up to an L stream? Has he ever showed up to any L stream?
He has not.
Nomad, I have a space open. And Nomad said that he would show up definitely. He said he would show up.
He's not at a conference because he was in the halftime space. No conference, no work, no nothing. You were in the halftime space, no man.
Yeah, before let me just finish up. I'm gonna just finish up. Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, I just want to say, 4 out of 4, belt to ass this season. They can't say anything. They're gonna go back to the caves. They're not gonna say anything until when Trent, who's not gonna fix any of their problems, is gonna come, and then they'll call this guy right back of the world and all that. But anyways, we beat Madrid. We beat Satan. Thank God. Visca Barça. Yeah.
Let me go right quick.
All right, so, okay, let me quickly come to Hokage and come to you, AK. Hokage, talk to me.
Oh, zombies.
About the game, yeah. Bro, 4 out of 4 wins. How many goals is that for Barca against Madrid this season?
16.
Like,
16.
What?
It's 16-7.
This is the highest. This is the highest. We have beaten, like, when we downed on Mourinho, 13 goals. So this is more than Mourinho.
16, bro. 16
Mourinho
times.
lives.
Bro, that's not even funny. Like, bro, where's the context?
Mourinho had the record.
16 is disgusting, bro.
When you think about it, that's a sackable. That's really a sackable offense if you think about it. 16.
No, that's messed up. That's messed up.
Oh, someone said 16-5. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So like, I'm not surprised. I mean, shout out Nomad. He called him the bean flicker back in August, and I warned him. And you know, this is for me, man. Like Hansi Flick. I pushed the bullshit that if he would be go manager if they won treble, but bro, still the shit that he did this year with this Barca team, the defense. Now I'm not jealous of that defense. Like,
okay, you were right. You just have to blame Araujo, to be honest.
Yeah, it's just that defense for Barcelona. I don't know how sustainable it is because I saw with Hansi Flick the next season at Bayern, we ended up getting got in the Champions League. So for Barcelona, that's something that they need to look into. But bro, it's just how they're so unstoppable in scoring. It's just crazy. Especially
but did you know what the difference is? And this is what I said in my reaction. This attacking unit, in terms of talent, is the best that Hans Flick has ever had. Because that Bayern units were not as good as these guys. And the German guys are not as good as these guys. So just in terms of just pure talent. So he's going to concede, but he believes, I can outscore guys.
Yeah.
Because these guys can score 4, 5, 6.
And it's like when you have Lamine Yamal, he's the best player in the world, bro. I don't care. Like I was sticking to Pedri for a while, but what Lamine has done the last like month, dude. What the fuck?
It's crazy.
17-year-old today against Inter, against Real Madrid, just flicking out.
But okay. Because people say, he was saying, okay, let's say he was 28. He'd still be the best player in the world.
He'd still be the best.
So this is not like an age tax or nothing. We are giving credit because of how young he is. Even if he was 28 or 31, which footballer is a better footballer than Yamal right now? Nobody. And he's the best.
And the thing is, the commentators I was watching the game on put it the right way. Bro, I don't think it's been since Messi. There isn't a player that I get on the edge of my seat for whenever he gets the ball. I don't care how good Salah has been this season. When I watch Liverpool, I'm not getting into serious mode when Salah gets the ball. I'm like, all right, what's he gonna do? When Lamine Yamal gets the ball, you feel it in the stadium.
You feel it. You feel it
on the field. You feel something's about to happen. And you see today, I see Lamine Yamal. All of a sudden, I feel like he's gonna stop. He flicks out a beautiful Trivela pass and Raphinha bottles the header in front of the
because
goal.
I think that's even what I said in my reactions. That whenever Messi would receive the ball, you'd feel like what's he gonna do? Whenever Neymar would receive it, you feel what he want to do. The only player right now where it's like the world is waiting for him to receive the ball for what he's gonna do is Yamal, and that is the mark of a special player. unlike any other, and that's just facts.
I just don't get how you're at this level at 17 years old. I don't get how you can play all these. He played with kids until a year and a half ago. He was playing with kids nowhere near professional level, and now he came to professional level in a year. He's just no way he can do anything against this guy.
But remember though, like I don't know who the name of the coach is. Maybe some of you basketball fans will say. So the youth team coach also coached Messi, and he said that
his coach was, I think Rafa Marquez was his coach. Yamal.
Yeah, Rafa Marquez, I believe.
No. But they interviewed this guy who coached like the really, really young guys, like at under 13 or something, and he said that, and he also saw Messi and said, "Oh no, this is the best hands out that I've ever seen, that I've ever coached like at this young level." So
yeah, so and just even I'm glazing Yamal, bro. All the other guys in this team, like what Raphinha has done this season,
Pedri.
Pedri has just been, in my opinion, for most of the season, he is the system for this Barcelona team. Like when Pedri's not on the field, the level goes down. When Pedri's on that field, bro, like what he did to that Real Madrid midfield today. Bellingham, Valverde was in the midfield as well. He wasn't at right back. Valverde and Bellingham were in that midfield. Two guys Real Madrid fans would die on a hill on, saying they have one or two good games. Oh, they're back. Best midfielder in the world. No, I'm sorry, bro. Pedri has toyed with your supposed best players in the world every single game of this season. This guy's an insane level. So, yeah, for me, I don't know what Real Madrid is going to do in the summer, bro. Trent, you think Trent's going to change anything? Trent's going to change this? No, it's not. I don't know what business Madrid can do to counteract this. I don't know, because this Barcelona team, the main issue is, see, Hansi Flick at Bayern has to buy players, right? With this Barcelona setup, he has the goddamn La Masia behind this guy. So, if he gets, so I don't know.
So you don't think so? So if Xabi Alonso is given full carte blanche and full freedom to mold the team in his image, don't you think that can be something that Real can now do? If Xabi Alonso has, my back three, my wing backs, my system, my players.
Well, if he does that, he would play like a 3-4-3 kind of thing that he does at Leverkusen, right? All right, so where is Trent going in the 3-4-3? Where is Trent going on the 3-4-3? I don't know. Right wing back? No. No way. No way. You're not playing right wing back, Trent.
People always do this in Madrid. They find a way always. Like, it's just
back line.
Bro, they're going to be back next season. Like, let's just stop pretending that they're not going to be like.
But Casey, I am very.
It's not a reverse havoc. Like, it's history.
Casey,
like,
I'm very confident Barcelona go back to back, because I think Xabi Alonso is a great coach. This Madrid team has a lot of deficiencies.
Yeah,
it's been now 9 months. Zero chemistry between Vinny and Mbappe and Rodri. Zero. So how are you going to fix this?
No, I agree.
Rodrigo leaving, you still have the Vinicius Junior Mbappe issue.
No.
They have a lot to solve.
No, but come on, like I think we are the favorites without a doubt. Like we have won the league,
yes, 100%,
pretty easily. But like to say that Madrid has no chance, come on, like it's still going to
be look, I think that
you have to think about it. You're playing with two left wingers, then you want to do a 3 right back. That's not going to work. And keep in mind, the defense sucks.
Okay, hold on. Let me say some quick debates because I'll come to you, AK man. Come to Zombies and AK. So shout out to 15 new sales. Majority of the blame should go to the board for failing to revamp the squad. Mbappe did his job. Vinny's form is concerning. Rodrigo had a fever. Well, I think he had more of a fever. The guy
is it yellow fever?
Yo, that's actually messed up. That is very messed up.
I'm trying to think. Is that a straight red?
It's yellow.
It's a warning.
It's yellow.
It's a
warning.
It's a warning. It's a warning.
Okay, that's a yellow. What's your step?
Hey, you move like Scott Foster, man.
You're on the referee today, man.
No. But you see, my thing though is, Carlo can't take all of the blame, bro. I'm sorry, guys.
We'll get to that.
No. That's defense is ass cheeks.
Bro, these dudes allowed 4 goals in 25 minutes. 4 goals in a quarter of an hour.
Before, the biggest mistake was Perez not signing anybody in January. They say they don't sign people in January, but you should have.
Yeah, no.
Look at where you were.
How the hell did you not sign anybody in January when you look at how depleted your squad is?
Exactly.
Shout out to the Don, man. Fair play to Mbappe. Outside of first El Clasico, he has been the only Madrid player to consistently do some damage and actually show up. I mean, like he was like again, he didn't have the greatest game, but at the end of the day, he showed up. he did
Bro,
something. Everyone else was trash.
Mbappe, anything like Messi, Barca, the guy shows is crazy.
Yeah.
He's gonna give us Stroma.
HH, do you
He's
think
gonna give us
Mbappe had a
Stroma
better
for the
game
next
than
5
Yamal
years.
today? Do you think
Oh, this was a
Mbappe
waste
had a
in
better
spirit?
game?
What?
Do you think Mbappe had a better game than Yamal today?
No. Oh, and let me guess. You felt Mbappe had a better game than Yamal.
I'm saying absolutely nothing. I think Salah had the best game.
I mean,
On the Twitter, no. I'm asking you a question. No. Hold on. Listen. Wait, hold up. On the Twitter, I'm asking you a question. Who had a
Not
better
this
game,
shit
Mbappe
again.
or Yamal?
Did you watch the game?
Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I did with my two eyes.
Okay.
No. Wait, hold on. No, give me an answer. Who had a better game, Mbappe or Yamal? Who had a better game?
I think scoring a hat trick when your team is
No.
getting
On the Twitter, just no.
Yeah,
Say it.
Robertson
On the Twitter,
outside.
who had a better game, Mbappe or Yamal? Who?
I will speak to my lawyer, HH.
Bro, what are these paragraphs, man?
Wait. Are you a coward? Don't be.
Obviously,
Wait.
Mbappe. It's
Okay,
obviously
thanks. So you believe Mbappe had a better game? Fine,
Yes,
cool.
yes,
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Moving on swiftly. All right. Weirdo. Okay. So what's it called? Shout out to your boy Nermit. Visca Barca, we own Dog Grid. Jesus, Dog Grid is crazy, bro. Shout out to Dog Grid, man. Mamba mentality. This is why I'm not confident about this Madrid roster. So the red flags early in the season, they have a problem with reaction. When the opponents steal and counterattack the line of defense, they are cooked. Look, when you looked at that Real Madrid team, it's like, where's the striker? Where's the Toni Kroos replacement? Where's the defensive cover? I mean, bro, when Danny Carvajal snapped his kneecap in 6 places, who is the guy to come in his place? So I mean, come on, you cannot roll like that, Perez. I'm sorry, you can't roll like that.
And if you think of the Madrid squad, so Militao, that's 2 ACL injuries, right? Rudiger, they have Rudiger, Asensio, quality center backs. Alaba apparently wants to be they want to force him out because he's earning 22 mil a year for not playing. Bro, if Xabi Alonso is gonna come and he wants a 3 in the back, you need another center back, and you need like at least 2 more for center back cover.
And we don't know how Carvajal is coming back because, I mean, how old is he? 32, 33? Like, he's been out for a long time. So even if he comes back, I don't know if he's his old self. So yeah.
Shout out to Mamba mentality again. I believe they need a reconstruction. A lot of players need to leave. Midfielders and defense, worst Madrid team I've seen in years. Now, since we have no Madrid representation here, who do you think should leave from Madrid?
I'll say a few names, man.
I'm Modric, bro. Yeah. And Modric says he wants to retire and everything. Modric, fine when? Bro.
Some shame. Some shame.
No, Lucas Vasquez is the biggest criminal.
Vasquez, you gotta go, bro. Vasquez gotta go, bro.
Oh, Fran Garcia as well, man. What is this, man?
Yeah. And also Daniel Bios. You put in a good shift.
Now I picked him over Pedri.
Wow.
No, but
just you wait, man. Just you wait.
He's definitely there.
Wait, hold on, Casey. What are you saying?
Rodrigo is like 99% sure he's leaving. I think he's going to like City or depending. He's going to Prem.
Chelsea.
The way they're saying like he's going to Prem.
Okay. Shout out to Patricio.
Sorry,
I never want to see Asquez in a Madrid shirt again. well, Asquez was a captain of shots, but look, good utility man, but it's done.
A utility man's supposed to give you a 7 out of 10 consistently. This guy gives like a 2.
Okay, now you see, Josh. Hey, I admire. I'd admire. Josh, I'd do the same thing. I'd do the same thing, bro.
How can you go trophyless?
But Josh,
how can you go trophyless?
Again, Josh, but here's the key thing. With all that was expected to finish trophyless and for Rivals to win the 2 trophies and to beat you 4 times.
Three.
Yeah, they're doing a domestic treble.
Not just that.
Super Cup, Copa del Rey.
For a team that just lost its best player to go to a UCL final.
Bro, shout out to the Don. Am I bugging? Real won 2 trophies, Super Cup and Intercontinental Cup. If you say it's a relevant trophies, fine. But by definition, that's not it.
But that's based on the last season, though. That's why
We only count those trophies in a sextuple. We only count them in the sextuple.
Intercontinental, isn't that just a replacement because they're not doing the Club World Cup this year?
Yeah, that's not even like.
No,
Yeah,
you see,
that's-
that's not part of the season.
No, how about this? How about this? If Real don't scam their way to a Club World Cup, they are going trophyless this year. Like, I think that's a better way to describe it.
No, for me. I'm sorry, like, guys, we all know how football works. Within a season, you're not counting a freaking Super Cup or Intercontinental Cup. Like, you're counting the stuff that's happened within the season.
The Super it counts the past season, because when people say Barca did the sextuple, they did the second, the last 3 in this.
That's the
other
second
season.
in a year, actually.
That counts the last season.
Yeah. Shout out to Josh. Barca fans going to use this dub to cope huge after another UCL heartbreak. Don't blame them.
Are we sure this isn't known as Burner?
Yeah, as well. Listen, the board is to blame for this crap season. They didn't even get a right back in January. I hope this game made the board. Okay, so I know we have no Madrid representation yet. Why is there a policy of not buying anyone in winter when the winter window is there purely in case of an emergency for you to not get players? Why is that a policy for not getting players in January?
I think because of the fees, most like because I
But
think
Barry,
the
if
last
it's an
time
emergency and I need defensive cover, and remember, this is when you're now getting into the second half of the season and into
AJ,
UCL.
please, I didn't finish my point, please.
Sorry, Barry.
No, because the last time they really made a big signing move, a lot of money, it was your boy. So they don't want to feel that kind of. They don't want to be in a situation like that again.
They need to keep the finances for the referee payments throughout the season. That's why.
Okay. Well, shout out to half of Siko's army. The successor Jabi got spanked today.
Oh, that's English time. No, by the way, that's English time FC.
Also, sorry, English Science FC. But the league is already done.
What happened to the
They lost 4-2 to Dortmund.
To Dortmund.
The league is already done.
Yeah, no, but this was Xabi Alonso's last home game, and they were losing 4-1 at one point.
Oh wow, well, he's already had his man's on Madrid, bro. Josh, Lamine has 7 league goals. Have shame, HH, and stop frauding this loser in best in the world convos.
You know, this guy should have like 20 assists already, but it's not his fault. His team misses.
And Raphinha could have had
No. My thing is that don't people watch football anymore? Or is this all just all Fortimo?
Have you seen Raphinha's press conference?
No. You take it to the other extreme and you say like he is the best player. Like, listen, like he does need to improve his finishing. Like,
yes, of course he does. But I'm sorry, basically, if you ask me who is the best goal scorer, that's a different question. The best footballer and best goal scorer are a very different definition. A best footballer is you have to take every single thing into account and you have to watch his impact within a game.
That's why I'm saying like he's the best. He's the best creator in the world.
Undisputed, we know you need the Salah Ballon d'Or challenge.
And Salah, I'm sorry, Salah is no longer in this combo, bro. Because wait, hold up. Even if you don't want to discount Yamal, have you seen what Raphinha has been doing?
I think I think the best players in the world are probably Mbappe and Dembele, if I'm being really honest.
Not Mbappe.
Not Raphinha.
Mbappe?
No.
Oh, absolutely. This guy has like 40 goals in his first Madrid season. Forget the first 2 months. Look what everything he's done since then.
No.
Because this team is trash. This team is trash, and he's carrying them.
It wasn't trash when he came in.
Wait, hold on. So shout out to Josh. Mbappe, Salah, Dembele, Haaland, Keane, and several others.
You know how sick this guy is. You know how sick.
Haaland is crazy.
Yeah, let me drop it. Hold on. Where was that?
What the fuck you talk? That's stupid. How?
No, you know how low IQ and bias.
Don't waste money. Don't waste
Haaland?
No.
I don't even know.
Wait, hold on. Josh, here's the thing. I know it's painful to lose 4 times to your fierce rival, but you don't have to now take this out by just being. You see, this is brain damage now. This is CTE. This dub is a CTE dub.
No. No. If he wanted to be consistent, he could have said Raphinha and Lewandowski there because they have more goals than Dembele.
Casey said Haaland.
No, yeah, that's just.
HH, do you know? HH, do you know what it
Wait,
is?
hold on. Bopinda, what's it?
Do you know what it is? I think Messi left Barcelona, and Madrid fans thought, oh, now there's a period where Madrid can dominate, and then this guy showed up, this 17-year-old, and he's
Hey, you think
destroying
I can talk
Madrid
about Barcelona quick
backlines.
before I go?
Wait,
Because I gotta go to work.
Okay, Zombies, go for it.
Yeah, that's gonna be quick.
Okay, go for
Hey,
it.
so shout out to Barca. Well, we got that ass 4 times, so that's 16-7. So shout out to the Kool-Aids. Yamal, man, this kid is a joy to watch. Every time I watch him play, the good goal, Brian. With shout out to Raphinha, shout out to Eric for getting the goals. Uh, Look, this Flick team, I don't know how Flick did it, but you got to give it to him, HH. Like he turned this team to fuck around, and it's one of them things where they're not having problems scoring. They're not having problems with the midfield. Now the only problem is the defense, but they can always fix that. I have no doubt about that. We do have good defenders, except for one, but we can get better at that. But other than that, I mean, another CLASICO, another win. Like I said, for a moment I thought we weren't gonna win because of what happened with the UCL against Inter. But we end up using that fuel that we end up using that loss as a fuel to win, in my opinion. And it was close. You got to give Mbappe credit for that hat trick. I know you're happy about that, but it wasn't enough. Real Madrid, man, they're wow. The midfield and the attack from them was just it was piss poor. Like the only person who literally did something was Mbappe the whole time.
Yeah.
Like the defense was crap, and I feel like it might get worse next season if Xabi decides to do that. Decides to do that three defense, because it's not gonna get him nowhere. And if you think, like what AK said, if you think Trent, well, no, it was Hokage. If you think Trent is gonna do something, then Xabi got another thing coming. Now, I do hear reports that they also are interested in getting Saliba, but that's not gonna help either, because he has bozo moments sometimes. So, but I mean, other than that, we got the dub. So now this puts us like 7 points ahead. And
I mean, the league is done. The league is done.
Correct me if I'm wrong. If we win 2 more or 1 more, we win La Liga, right?
No, we just need to draw.
You need 2 draws.
We just need 1 point now.
Two draws, 2 points.
So
no,
we need
1
2
point. I think it's
so
1
we need
point.
2. So
No, it's
Real
2 draws.
Madrid need
It's
2
2
draws.
draws.
Okay, cool. So then, hey, we got to go all out then. But other than that, shout out to Barcelona.
All right, one love, man.
All right, boys.
Shout to peace out. NZ, by the way, McNamanan on commentary is he's trash. He's trash, bro. I actually meet the commentary. It's trash. Shout to Albert Ver. I thought Juve were the biggest crooks, but then I saw Madrid outrob them with the Buffon red card. I would never thought I would see Juve get robbed. Oh, bro. Well, look, I ain't speaking on it on everything like that because people will attack me. But look, everyone has to. You see, here's the thing. Every club has an instance where they have favorable calls apart from Chelsea. That's what is so crazy. Chelsea are the only team who win fair and square. Chelsea are the only team who win fair and square. Every single club has things where they're favorable call. We are the only club that are clean. Completely clean.
How was the red card, Nabidal? How was that a red card?
How is Russian blood money clean?
Have we hit the Chelsea section yet? Have we hit the Chelsea section?
we need.
Yeah, we have. Money you missed it. We already have. Shouts. No. Money you arrived late. You already did already. Javi will gladly playing for Trent's defensive mistakes. Well, it's going to be interesting to see where he actually played with Trent.
You should have seen the defensive mistake he made today already.
Well, if he's getting booed by Scousers, what do you expect, bro? So, I'm just going to play on boot sacks. Mish. Barca really beats Real Madrid at home, away, far away, and far away. # 15 excuses, man. Oh, Jesus. Actually, yeah. So they beat them in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Saudi Arabia, Sevilla, Barcelona.
Worldwide beating. Worldwide ass beating.
World cooking.
So Barca beat them in Barcelona, in Madrid, in Sevilla, and in Saudi Arabia.
World tour cooking, man.
No, New York also.
It's like a constant.
No, what's in New York?
Yeah, for friendly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Preseason
Someone friendly.
America.
You know what? All right. You know what? Okay, right. Let's just keep it moving.
No, you know that World Tour bad for Michael Jackson back in '87. There's some competition. I ain't gonna.
Shout out MJ, man. Shout out MJ, bro. Madrid defense is trash. Yes, Perez signs Trent. Is that a break or is Perez cooking?
No, I think his point is that like their defenders are actually injured, right? So he's
Shout out to PLS27. HH, I'll say it again. Get on Yamal's bandwagon right now, or you might regret it. His stock is moving like that of Nvidia stock right now. You don't want to miss.
Right now.
So is that a break?
Yes.
All right.
You can't have.
Yeah. No, if
wait, hold on.
Wait.
Is crypto still popping off, or that was a myth?
Crypto's pretty popular.
Yeah, it's going well. Yeah.
I think it's
And also,
100K.
you can't have stocks in a known quantity. You know, like that's not possible.
Hey,
you should. If you're gonna have stocks in players, it has to be like a.
The only stocks
the player
HH
before
has.
everyone else gets onto it.
The only stocks HH has is in Rachel. Yeah. So.
Well, shout out Rachel, man, fat ass.
Bro, this guy can't even bet £5. You think he can invest in crypto?
Wait, hold on. Wait. Who allowed YSK in here, bro? YSK, you're here? Oh,
Incognito.
No. My thing though is, I don't ride a bandwagon. I am the bandwagon.
So who rides
Whoa, wow.
So you get some people ride you?
He thought it was a line too. He was like, yeah, I did that.
Wait, HH, you're in Mbappe's bandwagon, you're saying?
No. I said that. I don't go on bandwagons. I am a bandwagon that nobody.
Nah, guys,
Yeah.
he thought he was
Alright, okay. Basically, nobody is part of my bandwagon. I'm a solo bandwagon.
Bro, you're the guy that drives the bandwagon, man. You drive it.
There's no one's with you. That means you're a failure.
Shout out to Josh.
This guy drives the wagon.
People actually think Pedri is the best player in the
What is
world.
this guy's problem, bro? You lost today. Relax.
Casey.
He's giving you 20 pounds.
Casey, can the guy cope? Wait, hold on. Casey. Coping is free. Like, can a guy cope?
No, it's not.
Josh, Josh, I respect the cope.
AJ's the only positive is that you are getting.
Man, that's it.
Yeah, that's AJ just wants the money, man.
Demaze, if I die, put me in a basket kit. I will.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
Hey, I mean, yeah, lying.
That's dub of the month, easily that one.
That's actually a good dub.
It's funny how they've become the opposite of Valverde's Barcelona.
What you said?
I mean, it's not true necessarily.
Repeat that.
We're moving
So
on.
should
AJ
put a Barca?
Hold on. Edge over you. Flick needs to work in late game management, though. You know what? It is working against Inter. Shout because of Ronaldo McDonald from Uruguay, but. They don't know how to outscore guys. Basically, it's about rolling the damn dice.
It was kind of inexperience. I was like, Yamal, bro. Like at the end, he's 70. Like he should have guided the ball to the corner flag.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So I mean,
similar to what Kvicha was doing against Arsenal.
Here's the thing. Regardless of all that, that was a foul on Gerard Martin. But because it's Barcelona, no one is going to say anything. That goal shouldn't have.
What?
That was an illegal goal
because it's
any
Barca.
definition. Yeah, because it's Barca, people aren't going to say anything.
Casey, do you know what your
Wait, is this the same Barca that robbed Chelsea?
Oh, I don't want to do it.
I was like, how long?
No, Casey, I'm not doing this right now. Casey, I'm not doing this right now. Casey, it is what it is. You robbed us, just accept it and let's move on.
Could I quickly do my piece on Mbappe, by the way?
Wait, hold on. Shout out to Jovi. Yamal was feeding Raphinha all day, bro. Raphinha is on a diet. Bro, Raphinha missed a lot of chances, bro. Raphinha, that chance.
Remember,
he still won the man of the match, by the way.
Wait, no, have you seen his press conference?
Yeah, he won the man of the match.
Wait, what did he say in his press conference?
He literally said I had a trash performance and should have given the MVP to someone else.
Bro, the guy's a
Yeah,
scammer.
sure,
He's
he was
He's a
very
scammer.
self-aware, man. At least
He's a
he's
scammer.
Sure,
At least
He was honest.
Sure, our football's been undisputed. What did Salah do today against Arsenal? Stop pushing the Salah Ballon d'Or narrative when he doesn't even show up in a crucial game. You bum-ass prick.
Can I just
Football,
over,
Jin, do you
it
want to
is over,
respond
it
to
is
being
over.
called a bum-ass
First
prick?
of all,
No,
I'm
it's
slightly
man.
confused. Hold on,
The
Barry.
way they
Hold on.
write.
Barry, first of all, I'm a little bit confused.
Hey, sorry,
why you're
bro. Hey,
call-
my bad.
Why are you calling this a crucial game when they gave us the Guard of Honor? Like, does that not imply that it's not a crucial game anymore? Just food for thought.
It's a crucial game because he's not hit 30-20.
What do you mean?
Oh, okay.
He's been stuck on 30-20 for like 7 weeks now.
No, the Ballon d'Or narrative, right? Like, I admit Salah's kind of like tailed off at the end of the season, but the two best players in the world
Kind
are
of.
Mbappe. Okay, he has,
Kind
but
of.
the two best players in the world are Mbappe and Dembele. So I don't know what else you want me to
And
say.
where's Raphinha in this?
He can be a distant third.
A distant third.
It's
He's just not
crazy
as good
because
as-
Raphinha has more GA this season than
No,
Mbappe.
because well, listen. I combine both. I combine goals with overall play, and there's only two players that check every box. It's Mbappe and Dembele.
So
That's
then
it.
what?
No, Mbappe doesn't have overall play. Come on, understood.
Mbappe and overall play doesn't make
No,
sense.
understood. Here's the thing. Hold on, understood. What did Mbappe do against Atletico? What did he do against Arsenal?
Oh, an amazing solo run that led to a penalty.
Oh,
that's
God.
overall
Oh
play.
my God.
Jakub
No, it was
Kiwior.
actually-
Okay, explain what he did against Jakub.
No, he
Kiwior.
dived against Arsenal. That's what he did. That's all he
Okay,
did.
here's the thing. Okay, one thing I will admit about Mbappe. I've
Bro,
noticed
Mbappe
this,
is a
right?
great
And I
diver,
should
man.
be-
I
Hold
will
on.
believe that.
I should be very careful what I say on this hangout, but I have noticed that Mbappe tends to play better against white defenders. Has anyone else noticed this?
Oh my god.
Because all his best games are against Barcelona and Argentina.
Keep your mark. Keep the mic on mute. Shout out to your boy Josh. Shout out to your boy Josh. So all it takes to be the best in the world, HH, is dribble a lot, spam traveler passes, and score one goal every 10 games.
No, but
despite
bro,
being on by far the better team.
but
on
wait,
one
can you
play.
just-
Wait, can you just drop a brick? He says travel
go
passes. There's travels passes.
Hey Josh, I'm gonna.
Passes do travel.
Josh,
Man, HH,
no, sorry, Josh.
This guy's spending £100 just to hate, you know.
No, because I did say that. So, Josh, when several people, yeah, that's crazy. Josh, when several people keep saying that the guy is amazing, what a player, are all these people all on Barca's payroll? That's just what I want to know.
We don't have
I wish. I wish.
So basically, all these commentators, football analysts, people all around say that, man, this guy's one of the best players. Barca have paid all of them to push this fake agenda to say Yamal is the best player. Is that what is it happening?
It's just gonna speak next.
Wait, no, I'll get this. So let me just read this. So shout out to your boy Mahatma Gandhi. I asked Nomad if he was good, and he said,
That's
You
double.
know,
the
Gandhi using pounds as a currency.
HH,
that's
you
fucked up,
introduced
yo.
that dub as your boy.
wait, hold on, Casey, what did you just say?
He's using pound as a currency, bro. Like, come on.
Your boy, like,
The colonizer mindset. never
Bro, it
ends.
might be.
All right.
But you know one thing.
Actually, you know you can read about into Gandhi using pound sterling. You can actually read a lot into that.
Does anyone know what the time is? Does anyone know what the time is in India, by the way?
It's
I think
11.
Like
So
That's
they
their
hit
supper
in-
at this point, because like, bro,
It's
Yeah, he has no
it's
excuse.
11. It's 11.
He has no excuse
Oh.
not to be. I'm sorry.
Hold on, and remember this started at
They started an hour
Started
ago,
at
yeah,
10,
anyway.
man. It's
It started
started
at 10:40. So, I know, and also at the halftime space, he said, "Oh yeah, I'll be there." That's what he said. So, shout out to
Rich, I'm waiting for next week, man. That's just the next week.
football IQ can often be measured by opinions on Pedri versus Jude. Tells you a lot. Madristas really already crying. The way they're expecting to win this game, they were expecting to draw. That's what they were expecting. They were expecting
Yeah,
to
because
draw.
I think this is the first time in a decade or so that we have won all the Clásicos in a
Yeah.
season.
Sakdam Singh, Nomad, come from your real ad.
that's a brick.
His
Yeah,
ID.
drop it.
the ID, man.
I know his ID, but still. ID and there's ID. So those are two different things. But shout out, what you got?
No, I was text.
Shout out to Sanskar Chudari. What a game for us. Lamine
Chaudhry, not
Yamal, please. Love the panel. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you, Sumza. Thank you, bro. Hamza, Notice how when some dudes make an argument for certain guys being the best player in the world, first thing they mention is a number of goals. So what? Enjoy golden boot for that. It's so weird how we live in a world where like you could only be the best in the world by how many goals that you score.
Barca needs to now. The main aim of Barca should be to get Lewandowski that Pichichi. And Mbappe can't
Undisputed-
be allowed to get that.
Undisputed, would you be happy if Salah gets the Gerd Müller trophy? I mean, it's something.
Yeah,
I would
give him the goals
happy
trophy.
with that, but no. I've said this
Wait, no,
before.
hold on, Twitter. Wouldn't you be happy with the Gerd Müller trophy for most goals?
Yes. Okay, I would be perfectly happy with that. But as I said, the best player in the world is Dembele, and I don't need to elaborate. And by the HH,
Yeah,
I know you're HH.
That's a better opinion.
Wait, hold on. No, let me finish. Stop Belchensky. Europa League finalists.
Yeah, they are actually
guys,
16 to 17
did you
now.
see
West
both
Ham
of the
have gone
results
above them.
today?
You know,
The guys playing the finalists, they both lost today, and they're 16th and 17th.
Pavo, here's what I want, right? United
YSK,
beat you
explain
guys.
this crap to me right now.
No, YSK, please beat them. Just forget about any other league game. Just beat them so that they don't get top 5 and like you can win the Europa League.
Okay.
Shout out to Sasha. Wait, sorry. ACN, you talk about best combined 11. Who is ACN?
Can, but typo.
Yeah, that's not the person.
Can you talk about best combined 11 this season?
It has to be.
Salah.
We'll do that at the end of the season.
That's a separate video.
Oh yeah, for sure. At the end of the season. And Shucks, HH, these dudes are butthurt. Just collect the. So basically, I should just be like. Like that.
You see how HH like
Yes.
super chats.
No, you have to disagree more.
Bro. It's like
wait, hold on. Let me bring in your boy AK. Talk to me, AK.
Yeah, man. Can you zoom into my AVI quickly?
Man, I have zoomed into AVIs, bro. If it's some kind of pornography, I'll
Shout out.
Who the hell is this?
Shout out Liverpool.
Arteta, because
Wait, hold up. Please tell me that's not a bridesmaid.
No, that's a banner. That's a real banner. Always.
That's Arteta as a bridesmaid.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's still better than Arsenal's one.
You know that was shown on Sky Sports for like a good solid 30 seconds.
No, but
We're
what
just gonna go after
AK.
Yeah. Okay, AK, go for it.
Yeah. So just overall game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. First of all, let's first give Barcelona their credit. Deserved winners, deserved La Liga winners. They're the best side in La Liga this season. Lamine Yamal. I mean, I have no words apart from why couldn't you do this with the Morocco jersey on? But
yeah, respect it, bro. Respect it.
But yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to the GA scammer on the left wing. Scammed another 2 GA today. He couldn't scam more, but he did scam 2.
Wait, do you know how crazy this is? Where he is a GA scammer. The fact that he came out, this guy, he scored 2 goals or 3 goals? 2 goals.
2 goals.
He should have scored 5. He should have scored 5.
So no, he scored 2 goals and he said that I was ass cheeks.
Yeah,
that is a GA magnet. That is a GA scammer, bro. What are you saying?
Yeah, man. Shout out to him. Pedri again controlled the midfield. I thought who's the left back? I thought Eric Garcia was not bad today. I thought it was pretty good today. And overall just a good performance from Barca, apart from defensively, of course. But just overall the good performance from Barca. Yeah, man. The GA payment didn't go through today, but shout out to him. On Real Tottenham, man. Shout out to Real Tottenham. Bro, after they lost to Arsenal, that's what I'm gonna call them, man. Shout out Real Tottenham. Let's first talk on the old Italian. HH.
He's gone. It's over for him already.
He's gone. He deserves to be gone.
Does he know that yet?
He deserves to be gone.
You probably even know.
Respect your elders. Continue, AK.
Nah, bro, like HH, why are you playing Lucas Vasquez in a do or die game? It's a do or die game and you're playing Lucas Vasquez. I mean, just the organization defensively, it's all over the place. Like, you look at every time Barcelona attack, you don't know where the Madrid player is supposed to be, at what position he's supposed to be in. It's like, I'll get to that. But you just don't know. There's no organization defensively, and for some reason, like bro, why are these guys never trying to play out the back? Why are they trying to like play hoofball every time when you know Mbappe is not a presence up front? He can't hold up the ball. So why are you trying to play hoofball? If these guys can play out the back by themselves, why don't you actually teach them in training to play out the back? That's why you're a coach, to teach players like skills, not to just let.
These guys can't play from the back.
Well, that's your job. Los Palmas play out from the back. Bro, I've seen Getafe with my own 2 eyes play balls out the back at points.
Real Valladolid, they play.
If Switch Town played out from the back against London Blues.
This guy is supposed to be a coach. You can't just say let the ballers ball. Let the ballers ball doesn't work if you play Lucas Vasquez and Fran Garcia. I'm sorry, it doesn't. But like that Ancelotti, that guy is gone, bro. Like for the good of football, he's gone, bro. I'm happy. In terms of what might happen next year and the year after, I'll be honest, bro. I think people are saying there's gonna be a period of dominance for one of two teams. I think it's gonna be seesaw. I think next year we might see Madrid win it. The year after Barca win it. The year after Madrid. I think it might be seesaw.
Atletico might also win, like if they improve the
they were also like, I don't know, but I think it might be a very seesaw like La Liga title race over the next 10 years because I think there won't be a period of dominance for either team because one team will come back after one team wins. And like, I think it might be just like that. In terms of what both teams need to do in the summer, I mean, here's the thing I'm confused about. How did a team that last season won league title and UCL become so bad in 1 year? Bro, did Rudiger really have a career year in defense last season? Was that why the defense was
maybe 1 year? They just maxed out for that 1 year, bro.
Maybe I don't know why. Personally, I just think the defense was that good because Rudiger just had a career year. He just had a year where everything was going right for him. This year, obviously, nothing went right for them. And bro, the tactics, the system was exposed. And Barcelona, no team has done better at exposing that system than Barcelona, bro. 16 goals over 4 games, bro. What is
that's insane.
Yeah, that's adoption. That's bro. That's Laura Crofting, bro. Like, bro, that's embarrassing.
It's like, and especially for a team of Real Madrid stature to get pimp slapped 16-4 is disgusting.
Bro, it's disgusting. It's just like. Bro, they need to do a lot of work over the summer, especially at defense, because, like, bro, they need, like, 3 defenders over the summer, bro. Like, they need 3 defenders. For Barcelona, I think, nobody can coach an injured team, but you're Real Madrid. Stop giving me these excuses, man. You're Real Madrid, bro. Marseille play better football than these guys, bro. And we have Adrian and Rabiot in midfield. Marseille play better football. So, like, I mean, like, I don't get this team. I don't get this manager. In terms of Barcelona, I think defensively they need some work, man. Like, especially we're looking at these past couple of games. I think, bro, like they're conceding 3 goals, conceding 4 goals, conceding a bunch of goals. But like, I think they might need better defenders. Especially like they need to get rid of Araujo. That guy was celebrating after the game like he'd done something.
Bro, I'm so glad you saw that, bro. I was like, Araujo, take yourself. How that's shameless, bro.
Read the room, bro. Read the room,
bro. You really think that you're part of this, and you're? I mean, that was shameless. I saw that.
Point, I'll just say one thing. I don't think it's just a defense. I mean, we have a decent midfield, and I'm going to be the first to say that Ding Dong has been good this year at least.
Wait. Casey, you can't say Ding Dong. Okay. To say he's good, you have to call him Frankie has been good. If it saying Ding Dong has been good, you can't call him Ding Dong.
He has been better than past season. He's on 700K a week. I honestly don't know.
Ding Dong Merlion.
No, but here's the thing, right? He has been good. He has been good going forward, but we're still missing that DM basically. And my hope is that Mark Bernal, like his injury is not, he's like fit for the start of the season. So,
all right, okay, wise kid, speak on this. And as you speak, you better change that.
Is that a real human being?
Where did you?
Was that a real human being?
Barry,
like, what is that?
Barry, Barry.
No,
Barry, that's crazy.
No. I understand.
Barry, that's Barry.
Judge, I didn't see. Could you put
Barry,
it
wait,
back?
so Barry, are you saying hobbits are not real? Well,
That's not a hobby. That looks like a baby.
No,
Why skip?
because he looks too much like Vinny's.
Why skip?
I'm sorry.
Talking it.
If it's gonna speak on this,
Can we see the
after I
picture
skip.
one more time?
Yeah.
Vinny from the Shire.
Yeah, respect the Shire man. Dude.
I've got a picture of a Nigerian guy that looks like Vinny. Hold on.
Monimace,
Oh, yeah.
you
Send
you'll put it up, or I'll throw you out.
Send it through.
Monimace, you put it up, or I'll throw you out.
I've got the whole guy. I've got the whole of them as Indians.
Why skip?
Wow.
Actually, let's say Pakistanis.
Yo, someone called you.
Why skip? Can someone? Can you speak, please?
Could you put up my AVI?
Someone.
No.
Bro, 16-4 is
It's crazy.
It's
crazy.
And three of the four came today. that's mental, bro. In a single season to get 16 forward. Look, it's actually worse than it. I think it's worse than it looks, because the guy on my AV today showed me why he cannot work with Mbappe. Like this guy's an idiot, man. Like
should Vinny leave then? Because Mbappe ain't leaving, because this is his superstar.
Well, look, it's either him or the guy from the Philippines. One of them has to go. Personally, the guy from the Philippines has to go regardless. So even if Vinny leaves or stays, doesn't matter. He has to go regardless. I got to give credit to your boy, because at the end of the day, that's his job. He scored his goals, so he done his part. Whenever Lucas Asquez starts, there's always, especially against someone like Raphinha. Now I know you guys call him a GA merchant, but
Can you bring up Mac Mini's comment? Can please
no, I can't. Continue.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you put Vasquez up against any decent wide player, you're in for a long day, because this guy is garbage. Why don't you start Valverde at right back? Like, he's not a right back. We get it. He's shown to be a more competent right back than this clown, a failed winger who's now holding right back. I don't know how he's the captain of this team. I felt really bad for Mbappe. It's weird, because I felt bad for the guy, because he done his job today, and everyone else in that team, including my guy Bellingham, bro. Bellingham. I don't know what the fuck he was doing today, bro. I don't know. HQ's in fucking. It's in meltdown right now.
Yeah. It was a rough game for Jude.
It was rough. It was rough. Yamal is it, bro. I'm running out of words because I take into context how young this guy is. Like it's not like.
But Westgate, let's say he wasn't even that young, and he was 27. Just as a footballer, I don't hear crap. Oh, he only has 7 goals. Just as an actual footballer, there's no better player right now.
Bro, he's got like 40 GA for all those GA guys. He's got 40 GAs this season, bro. He's fucking 17.
They only do goals with him, but then everyone else is GA.
He's 17, bro. He's got. Not to mention, you saw Raphinha miss basically sitters.
Madness.
He spoon-fed goals.
That
to
guy's
this
a
guy.
scammer, man. He's a scammer.
This guy, bro, this is what I mean, and this happens all the time. So 40 GA is actually the bare minimum, I think, because he should be having more. Yamal has just dunked on Madrid this season. Like he has fully dunked on these guys, bro. And I still want that number 10 shirt ripped off of Lati.
Yeah, like no. Do you know? I think Ansu Fati, if you have any respect for yourself as a human being, he should just publicly offer the number 10 jersey to Yamal.
The thing for Lati is, give the number 10 to Yamal, and then focus a full-on assault on the guy with the shades in the middle of the screen, because he ruined your career, bro. So focus a full-on assault on the guy in the middle of the screen.
YSK, you came up with the nickname Sufari, and I just
I remember it was you. You came up with
YSK. I remember the hangouts where you said Sufari. Oh, that's pretty good. And then I copied it. YSK, you were the first to say Sufari.
You said
Sufari. And also YSK, you were like Sufari.
You were saying it
Sufari. That's what you're doing.
I remember the exact moment this guy's career went down. this fool tweeted something and Fatty like ripped his fucking hamstring into pieces, bro. And he was never the same.
Bro,
again, bro.
it's the worst thing is that like you put the
That tweet-
emphasis.
Was it in all caps or just in regular words? That's tweets.
I can't remember. It might be in all caps. It might have been all caps. So the focus your leave Barca Lati and focus on this guy, bro, because he ended your career. Going forward, personally, Alonso's not going to fix this. Not straight away, anyway. I personally think Alonso.
I mean, is Alonso the right man though? That's the thing. Is the right man to get back this title?
It's to do with the players, bro. There's no balance in this team. Like going up front, going forward, there's no balance in this team. It's. I can't think of a simple solution because you can't just X out Vinny.
No,
I know it's Real Madrid, but Vinny has more credit in the bank than Mbappe does.
Yes.
Not anymore.
Rodrigo is dispensable. He can be discarded.
First a discard.
You know what I want? I want Rodrigo to I want Rodrigo to move to a club, have like 60 GA and win the Ballon d'Or. And then I want to hear what Waski then says.
Yeah.
It's not going to be Chelsea, that's for sure.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Because when that happens, basically, based on all the abuse you've given him, even though Filipino people are lovely people, and I think aren't most mates okay. Waski continue, just continue.
Bro,
Waski just continue.
AJ, can you show my ABI?
Waski just keep talking. Waski, so about Madrid and Barca.
You know he's not going to do that. He's going to go back to Seychelles, open up a fruit stand, do something like that.
He's gonna. No. I mean, look, Pacquiao is fighting soon, so he might start the camp with him. So, I suggest.
Waski, this is your last warning. You're going to respect the Philippines. Continue.
No, but, okay. I do respect the Philippines. Yeah, shout out to them. Volcanoes.
Have you had a bad trip to the Philippines, Waski?
Huh? I'm not gonna answer that question. Actually, I'm not gonna answer that.
Have you had a bad trip over there?
Boys holiday.
Look, bro, I don't know what's. Yeah, allegedly, allegedly, yes, allegedly. I don't know about you, but I personally think this is like Madrid has always been like, regardless of transition in a shit phase or whatever, they managed to pull through and win something. You know, they managed to do that. There's like past like 5-7 years. I don't think they've actually been a good. I don't think they've been a good team for a long time. It's just been like get it done, do whatever needs to do, get results. Basically, they've been a results-based team for a long time. This season, injuries is a big part. Obviously, they've had horrible injuries. Carvajal is a huge miss, bro. I must say, like he is on the pitch, he's a huge miss. I don't know what his state's he's gonna be in when he comes back, but he is a huge miss.
But is Trent supposed to be his replacement? Carvajal?
That's a really awkward one. I don't know. Maybe this is it for Carvajal. Maybe he knows that he's finished, because I can't imagine Trent just coming in and just replacing Carvajal. And Endrick, man, I feel for the guy, bro. Like honestly, the guy just looks exhausted, like coming on, bro. Like he literally looks like he just couldn't care less. He's just been holding bench for he's not a finished article. Like he's not a finished player. Give him a run out, bro. Like even like, what have you got to lose? Some of these games, some of these La Liga games, we don't even know how good the guy really is. Like, let's see what he's about. Instead of spamming Brahim Diaz and all these clowns just for the sake of just playing them, put the guy in there, see what he can do. Because, bro, that's a waste of a good talent, bro.
No. I mean, same thing for Endrick on the goal. Just that Carlo Ancelotti, he's old school and he's a loyalty merchant, bro.
No, he's not old school. He's just old as fuck. Dementia Lotti need to fuck off, bro. Like, this guy is he's ruined these kids' careers, bro. Like, I don't understand why he's so persistent on not switching, bro. He even tried Bellingham on the fucking left, bro, to just to accommodate Vinicius and Mbappe on the same team. Bellingham as a left midfielder.
Yeah. No.
What are we doing? So, I personally think it's gonna take some time. Alonso is gonna be, bro. The microscope in Alonso is gonna be insane, bro. And it's not Bayern Leverkusen.
and that's my issue, is that People think I'm wrong. I think he was leaving Leverkusen too early, and especially leaving Leverkusen this early to come to Real Madrid at this state after this season.
No,
I don't
Yeah,
know.
but
bro.
people said the same about Zidane also. Same about Pep and Luis Enrique.
Well,
but bro, Zidane.
Zidane is touched by the football.
Here's the
gods,
thing with
that's
Zidane.
different, bro.
Here's the bro. Zidane had guys on the pitch that would just do shit, bro. Like they would just find a way. Like these guys need hand holding. Like these
Come
dudes are
on,
not.
I'm
Nah,
he's not
nah,
into
he had
a
like
peak
Spanish
Modric,
CR7,
peak Kroos, peak
and
Cristiano,
let's be
peak
real.
Benzema.
Let's be real. He knows that. He knows that.
Can I go
He would have picked another job if it isn't that.
Okay. Let me touch on Amche critic, bro, and then I'll come to you, Bupinda.
Yeah, I think
How
we had a
good was
discussion
he
about
then, really? Nah, just finish.
Barry, can I speak? Yeah. So yeah, we had a discussion about Yamal the other hangout about his lack of goal scoring, and I do concede now that after his Champions League run, like I already had said that he's one of the best players in the world. I still think he's top 4, top 5, but I think after the top 5 seasons discussions that everybody had, every single person here put up Messi and Ronaldo as top 2, mainly because of goals and big game goals. But now suddenly we want to change the criteria and act like goals don't matter.
What was the criteria before Messi and Ronaldo?
Listen, Ajit.
No. I said a simple question. Before Messi and Ronaldo, who are anomalies and very special players?
Let me finish.
What's
You'll
the
get
criteria?
your answers. You'll get your answers. Listen, at the Euros, who was Spain's best player? Who do you think was Spain's best player? Yamal, right?
I mean, you could take Yamal. You could argue Yamal, but it was more of a team thing. But if I had to pick, I'd say Yamal.
I would pick Yamal too, by the way. I would pick Yamal too. What was Yamal's most memorable moment? The goal versus France, right? Right?
Yeah,
Exactly,
because okay.
yeah. And Mbappe was, anyway, the narrative was that he dunked on Mbappe, even though Mbappe had an assist. But nobody really
Mbappe was
excused him.
terrible that game. Don't even
No,
try
yeah,
that.
but nobody excused. But had he scored a goal, people would not have the same view of him because goals win games, and goal scoring is what excuses you from blame. If Yamal had as many goals as he had assists, he would outright win the Euros Player of the Tournament, and it would be considered a legendary campaign.
How many goals did Ronaldinho score in his Ballon d'Or year? Just
I'll
out of curiosity.
answer that. In the calendar year, he scored 30 goals and he had 20 assists, and he won the Confederation Cup and the Liga, and he scored a brace in the CLASICO. So he did score a lot of goals. And as far as this season goes, and
I want to know how many goals that Zidane scored in his Ballon d'Or year as well.
See, Zidane scored a brace in the World Cup final and
No,
scored
go in total. In total.
See, in total back then the team.
I know how many
50.
goals. How many goals did Cannavaro score when he won
He
the
had
Ballon
4
d'Or as
assists.
well?
You know he had 4 assists in
Cannavaro robbed Ronaldinho and Eto'o in the Ballon d'Or. But anyway, put that aside. Edge, do you consider Ribery to be better than Cristiano because he's a better dribbler and better creator than Cristiano? Do you think he's a better player? Yes or no?
No. Wait, in overall or for the 12-13 season?
Overall.
Overall, Cristiano is better overall.
Why?
Yeah.
Why is he better?
Well, the United Ronaldo is better overall because there was more to his game.
No, fuck United Ronaldo. Real Madrid Ronaldo.
Yeah, Madrid Ronaldo. Is he
I think Ribery is better than Real Madrid Cristiano.
Oh my god.
What?
Now, which version? No, sit down. Now, which version? Hold on. 2012 version, Cristiano is better, but once he was just a pure goal scorer.
Listen.
When he was a pure goal scorer, Ribery is better.
Listen. Throughout their careers, Ribery has always been a better dribbler and a better creator than Ronaldo. So, do you think, by and large, he's been better than Ronaldo?
A better footballer, yes.
Oh, come on, have a.
No, wait, hold on. Okay, let me say again. The United Ronaldo and the early Cristiano before, I think he had the knee injury, way better than Ribery.
So, do you think when Ronaldo scored 10 knockout goals in 2017 versus Bayern, Atletico, and Juventus, that was not as impressive as Ribery dribbling and scoring
3
one?
were offside, so we do have to add.
No, okay, put that aside. Even
I'll say again.
How are you going to say 3 offside goals to the side? How are you going to say?
Let's just stick
Wait, did he say put 3 offside goals to the side?
No.
Okay, then. Offside goals.
If you discount all the offside goals and the penalties from that game, Real Madrid still win 3-2 and Ronaldo scored all 3 goals.
Okay, hold on. Okay, what's your point? Let's get back to the topic. What's your point?
My point is that even though Yamal is one of the 4 or 5 best players in the world, we cannot excuse his goal scoring just because he scores in big goals. We celebrate.
Who's the best player in the world right now?
Relax.
Who's the best player in the world right now?
I mean, he's still scoring the goals.
Wait, hold on. I'm asking a question. Hold up. Who's the best player in the world right now?
I think and I know people will disagree, but I think it's still Mbappe. He's in his adaptation season. He still scored 39 goals. Listen. Let me
Bro,
finish.
what
Then
is
you
this,
can clown
man?
afterwards.
I
You
thought
can
you
clown
talked about
afterwards.
big
You can clown.
goals.
Are you guys incapable of listening?
Yeah, just let me finish. Okay, so just let me finish. You can drop
What?
the
No,
mic
no, no.
afterwards.
Okay, I'm sorry. Very, I'll let you finish. What has happened to how we watch football?
We all rate Yamal.
What has happened?
I think
I'm just saying, like,
we
what
all
has?
rate
Okay, I'm
Yamal.
crazy.
All
No,
of us
hold
rate
on. I will agree with
No,
you.
but I'm talking with the fact that you're looking at, and I'm saying you're talking to the Mbappe. I am the Mbappe FC guy.
Did I not say that? Did I not say that Yamal was the best player at the Euros? Did he score a lot of goals there? He didn't, right? But I still said it. So I'm not biased against Yamal. Anyway, let me finish. So in his adaptation season, out of position, he scored more goals than anyone barring Lewandowski. He scored 39. He scored 2 more goals than Lewandowski in the league, even though Real Madrid have scored 23 fewer goals than Barcelona. A Clasico hat-trick, 3 Clasico goals, 2 in finals, hat-trick versus City, goal and penalty one versus Atletico Madrid, and the most goals ever in Real Madrid's history in a debut season. Like, how can you discount all of that in an adaptation season?
Big game performance.
I said all the big games. I just mentioned all the.
He didn't score a goal against Atletico.
No, you didn't mention all the big games.
He didn't do anything against Atletico, no?
I'm sure there's something on your screen if you want to look.
He got 0 GA both games.
He scored in the league and he won a penalty in the.
No, but I'm sure there's a thing on the screen if you want to look at the screen.
Also, yeah, in the Champions League as well. Liverpool
You know, in the
didn't
same
score.
Atletico game, he missed 2 clear opportunities. as well.
Yeah, I get that. Like, he did not do well in the Champions League knockouts. I get that, but I'm talking about who's the best player in the world.
Wait, I'm just using logic. Why was there? Now you have to now look at the season and throughout. Why would people be making out how bad Mbappe has been and Mbappe has ruined the whole team? Like, if he was good, why would there be so much dialogue about how bad he's been?
Because I'll tell you why. Because they're equating correlation and causation. Just because Real Madrid are not doing well, they're attributing blame to Mbappe. That's what they're doing essentially. Even though he scored a hat-trick today, people are still finding a way to blame him. Like, what can you expect from people? They're stupid. That's the
Wait,
Did you see the 3 goals?
Yeah, no. Again,
so are you going to downplay the hat-trick? Are you going to downplay the hat-trick now?
It's still quite interesting. You have to watch.
You know, he committed an error for Barcelona.
Hold up,
right?
Critic. That's why you have to watch the games. If all you say are 3 goals, that's fine. But what if you score 3 goals, you miss control, you lose the ball that leads to a goal, you dive, you get caught offside, you make bad passes? That's still part of the game. So as long as you just score those goals, we ignore all of the critical mistakes you make in the game.
So what you're essentially saying is that he had to have a perfect game, and on top of all of that, he scored 3 goals. Only then.
Can I respond to this?
I thought I'd never hear HHK on Mbappe. That's crazy.
Bro, YSK, I'm the Mbappe. Okay, YSK, do you know how many times I put that Mbappe gif on? I'm the Mbappe FC guy, and I'm in shock with what I'm hearing. What has happened to football fans?
Can I speak on this?
This is crazy.
HH, one thing.
He deserves blame today.
Yes, because he wasn't great,
After
and
scoring a
his mistake led to Barca's third.
Armchair. Was Vinny better than Yamal today? No, was Vinny better than Yamal today?
No, I didn't think so. No.
But Vinny got more GA than Yamal.
So when did I talk about GA?
He got 2 assists.
You know, GA is like the most fugazi stuff.
He didn't got GA, by the way. He just got assists. He didn't get
GA. Now it's fugazi. Now it's fugazi.
No, interesting.
You know why it's fugazi?
Very weird. Very weird.
You know why it's fugazi? Because assists and goals are not the same. That's why it's fugazi.
What do you?
What?
Wait, is it?
No, because here's the thing. I would love to see how people would have viewed Ronaldinho in today's
I think he scored a lot in his team. The team was
no. Wait. Hold on.
Let me speak on
No. Here's my thing. Take away 50% of Ronaldinho's goals. 70% of Ronaldinho's goals.
An elite creator, though. He was still an elite.
But that's what Yamal is.
What's Yamal doing? Who's saying Yamal is not good? Who's saying Yamal is not good?
No, but you agree that Yamal is the best creator in the world, right?
Yeah, he is. Obviously, he is.
Yeah,
One
but
of,
his
he said one of the best players in the world. Sorry,
One of
there's
the
no
best players in the world.
confusion.
Yeah,
no,
I
I'm
think
saying
he's
he's
top
the best
five.
creator. I'm not saying he's the best. I'm saying he's the best creator in the world.
Yeah,
is.
we,
Nobody's
you
denying
know, the
that.
funny thing is, Armchair and Casey actually agree. They both view Yamal as the best creator in the world, but not the best player in the world because of lack of goals, which is what
Yeah,
I also
exactly.
view.
No, but
See,
my issue is
I'll concede this.
So
I'll
to be
concede.
to be the best football player in the world, you just need to stats pad.
The funny thing is, hold
No,
on,
no,
hold
no,
on, real
no, no.
quickly.
Basically, no, no.
you were
Hold on.
cornered and
Look,
you
I
were
learn
goaled.
something new every day. To be considered, to be considered a guy who best represents the beautiful game, stats pad.
Undisputed.
The
Can I ask
issue is that
undisputed
you
question?
actually kind of
Wait,
hold on.
can
Hold
I
on. You
just say
actually
one
were.
thing?
Hold on,
Wait, guys. Hold on. One at
H-
a time. One at a time. One at a time. Because
just to end this,
wait, guys, hold up.
I've not
One
spoken, I've not
at a
spoken.
time, because we can't speak at the center because nobody can listen to us. Why's can shut your mouth? Shut up. I'm trying to talk.
Yeah.
Why's can you're a moron, bro?
Just mute
Can I
I'm
speak
trying
after
to
Amjad? I've
critical.
not
I
spoken.
know. I've got to use the mute button. Critic, go for it.
Yeah, okay. So just to end this, okay, Yamal is, as I said, I don't know why people overreact. He's one of the 4 or 5 best players in the world. If he just
Yeah, that's it.
increases his goal scoring slightly, if he scores like 15 league goals per season on top of his creativity and big game credentials, he can have a case to be the best player in the world. But this is the second goal that he scored in his last 21 games, and the goal
La
before
Liga
that
games,
was a
21 La Liga
deflection.
games. 21 La Liga
Yeah,
games.
exactly. And the goal before that was a deflection versus Atletico Madrid. So you cannot praise him as the best when he scores in Clásicos or knockout goals, but excuse him when he goes goalless for 20 games back to back. That's all. And Mbappe is still the best player in the world, and I think it'll be clear next season.
Who is it?
This bother me a bit because you kind of dodged the.
Also. Yeah. That was fun.
No, but there is a. No, have
Wait, hold on. Money Mace, talk to me and I'll come to opinion. But no, Money Mace.
You know, with certain people's logic, man, I think Madueke is probably better than Desiree Doué at this rate. You know,
Hey,
more goals,
bro.
more assists.
Yeah, Madueke has. No, bro.
Madueke
Hold up. I swear Madueke has a higher GA than Doué. So therefore,
No, he
Madueke
doesn't.
is a better
He
player
doesn't.
than Doué.
He doesn't though.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he doesn't.
No, Madueke has like 5 goals.
This is what bothers me. Is you were.
Wait, hold
dodged
on.
it.
Money Mace. I said Money Mace.
Whatever happened to just looking at the performance and then saying, did this
That's
player
subjective.
play well or did he not? Like
No.
the goal
Money Mace.
does-
No. Money Mace. Do you know how we got here? People have misinterpreted what Messi and Cristiano did, specifically what Messi did. People are looking at Messi's goals output and be like, this is now the new standard, where take away those goals and assists from Messi. He's still the best down player. If you just watch the games and let's say you take away the goals and assists and just watch what Messi did for 90 minutes, he's the best player in the world without the goals and assists. No. Money Mace.
At the end of the day, what truly matters is performance. Did you? And I'm not talking about eye test or Salini or Lala or all these made up words that HH brings. Like, I'm not one of these guys who dunk on Haaland because he can't dribble to save his life. No, I'm simply saying, did you play well or did you not? So in Haaland's case, did Haaland hold up the ball well? Did he bring his teammates into play well? If he got an easy chance, did he miss it or did he score it? Did he help his teammates get into the game? Like, simply, did you play well? If you played well, I don't care how many goals and assists you got. Listen, please add some GA. I think you might need this.
Sorry, but continue. Continue.
No, simply, did you play well or did you not play well? That's all football should be. Like, the problem is that we analyze, I think, too much of eye test and too much of the GNA. Because if you play well, because ultimately the two things that, in my opinion, that determine how great a player is big game moments and did you play well or did you not play well? Like, for example, I know HH's GOAT. I like to dunk on him all the time because obviously he relaxes his hair when he's a black man. But Didier Drogba, like, bro, Didier Drogba.
Actually, no. Hold on. That's a yellow. You're not gonna speak about my goat like that, man. That's a yellow.
Drogba, man. Oh, God.
No, but like, for example,
you're talking about the Zambia guy.
No, yeah. No, but Didier
Zambia,
Drogba. Yeah, Josh Jones, relax. No, but Didier Drogba, he played well and he has big game moments. So therefore, we rate Drogba. I didn't care if Drogba had there's seasons where Drogba had 4 goals, 29 goals,
And those
12
seasons
goals,
sucked.
6 goals. No, but if you watch Drogba during those games, Drogba played well. I remember watching a game where Drogba played against Fulham in 2010 away. The guy literally got he only got an assist. He didn't score that many goals. Well, whose mic is that?
Yeah, I'll miss something.
Not mine.
Yeah. No, what's it called? He missed. He. No, sorry. What's it called? He scored. He missed a chance, but then he played well. But his hold up was perfect. He brought people into play. He put in a really good pass. But that's my point. Drogba did his job without having to get 2 or 3 goals during the match. If you play well, you play well. That's all that matters.
Wait, anyways, are you saying he caused chaos?
No.
Sorry. No, answer answer his question.
The main reason why Drogba is rated.
No. You have to understand. This is what I was talking about a striker. Every striker will feel that they've not done their job if they're not scored. But a striker can play well without scoring goals.
Obviously, he can.
I mean, Olivier Giroud.
Case in point is Giroud.
Yeah, Giroud.
Hold on. Money miss.
Because, for example, bro, there's so many strikers who've scored way more career goals than Drogba. Gonzalo Higuain, Edison Cavani, Harry Kane, all these guys.
All of them are better than him.
All of them are better.
All of them are better.
They're better than him.
Cavani,
Kane, Higuain, all of them are better.
Cavani clears Drogba.
Cavani clears Drogba.
They're not as good in
Cavani beats the shit out of Drogba in every aspect.
Money miss.
So he let us know. Cavani didn't let his country down. There's a difference.
I seriously can't have football conversation with people who think Harry Kane and Cavani are better strikers.
Cavani wipes the floor with Drogba. What are you on about?
Cavani can score against Valencia, but at the end of the day,
this guy scored a brace against Barcelona, by the way,
and Real Madrid.
And Barcelona.
Who would you rather take in a UCL final?
That's
Drogba or Cavani?
That's a different
Boateng, so you can put my strike.
Wait, hold on, one
I'm sorry, which UCL final? The one in which you got a red card or the one?
Wait, hold on, one miss.
Armchair really said, "Oh well, that's a different thing." That's the most important thing because clutch goals are more important than volume of goals.
Who's better, Drogba or Mandzukic? Who's better, Drogba or Mandzukic?
Drogba.
Why?
Oh my God!
Why? Tell me.
Mandzukic has more clutch goals than Drogba.
Yeah, he
does.
He
World Cup final goal also.
Wait. No, clutch. Wait.
Hey, you can't use a World Cup final goal like Lloris gave them, man.
Mandzukic has the best goal in Champions League final history.
Arguably, yeah.
And okay, so that goal was more clutch than Drogba's goal in the final against Bayern.
We can't separate.
Wait, what was that?
Mandzukic has 2 final goals, by the way.
No, but
I said that. Were any of those goals as important as Drogba's goal in 2012?
Final goals, they're important.
Mandzukic didn't get pushed by Boateng.
No, hold on.
Wait, hold on. One minute talking. This guy is talking.
Here's the thing. You want to have a conversation between Mandzukic and Drogba. I can listen to that conversation. Don't you dare bring Harry Kane and Edison Cavani to strikers like Drogba and Mandzukic.
We can bring up Cavani.
They don't belong in that conversation.
Money do you think Drogba is better than Cavani and like Harry Kane and like really, like in general?
Yes, because
not in finals, like in general.
Yes, because ultimately I look at all their performances are good. Like all these performances of players, they have good performances. They always play well. But volume of goals will never outweigh the clutchness of your goals.
Even for strikers.
Yes.
So do you think Drogba 100%. So do you think Drogba is better than Henry?
I think you can have a conversation.
You're hitting.
Because Henry also has clutch goals in title races.
He has garbage clutch goals in finals though. Like he has
but you have to look at Henry overall as a player and what the value he brings to a team.
No, money miss. You have to agree that Cavani.
So no, hold on. Let's just get back. Okay, so money miss. Let's try and get back on track. So the debates we're having here is: can Yamal be called the best player if he has scored so few goals, and does he need to score more goals to be considered the best player?
No, because your performances are ultimately what matter. Like, obviously, if you miss a blatantly easy chance where it's an easy tap-in, then that counts towards your performance because a majority of players would score that. But at the end of the day, if you play well, you play well. That's ultimately what matters in determining the best player in the world. Because a lot of these guys that you're bringing into this best player in the world debate, a lot of these guys don't really play well during matches. Like Salah goes in and out of matches. Raphinha is horrible during the match, but will somehow scam a goal. You really going to try to tell me Raphinha is the best player in the world?
And no, because and I think that and also that Manchester actually making a key point. So let's look at the people. So Salah, Raphinha, Dembele. I don't think Dembele is the best player on that team. I'm looking at that PSG team. I don't think. Wait. Okay. Let me ask a real question right now. Yamal's influence on Barcelona and Dembele's influence at PSG. Is it to the same degree?
Yes.
Yamal has 2 players who score 30 and 40 goals. Dembele is.
You see, this is where you have to watch the freaking games. I'm looking at that. Wait, hold on. I'm looking at that PSG team. I'm looking at Kivicha. I'm looking at Vitinha.
We're looking at Pedro.
You could argue Donnarumma. You could argue Donnarumma. Even
I think the fundamental problem here is that everybody here overrates dribbling. I think that's all. That's the
it's not just about
Amcha, do you know?
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Money come and Money.
I literally used Drogba as an example to prove my point.
I'm
not a dribble merchant. I don't rubbish on Haaland. I'm not HH. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not one of these guys who, if you can dribble past one person, I'm going to fall in love with you, like that sort of stuff. No. Simply,
Hazard.
Did you play well? Did you not play well? Yeah, Hazard. I'm not one of those guys. Did you play well?
My name is. Do you agree with HH that Ribery or Hazard are better than Ronaldo?
No, he's just a Ronaldo hater, and he underplays Ronaldo's creativity like very much.
No, but if Ribery is more creative than Ronaldo, is he better? Yes or no?
No, Ribery looks better than Ronaldo. But
No. He had more assists that season.
No.
Is he a better player? Yes or no?
No, undisputed.
Wait. No. Let's just get back on track. So, Moneymates, so where are you with the whole Yamal and his goal scoring and him being called the best? Should he be called the best player if he has only scored so few goals, or does his performance prove that he should be the best player in the world?
I see him as my best player in the world because I always watch him and I always think he plays well. I don't think I watch a Yamal game and look at him and think, oh, he's played bad today. Like, even against Inter Milan in the second leg, you guys going to tell me he's not Barcelona's best player on the pitch? Clearly was. Didn't score, didn't get an assist, but he was easily the best player on the pitch because he's the one that was making things happen. He was the one that was trying to create things, trying to score goals. He's the one where it's like he didn't miss an easy chance, even though he didn't score. Jan Sommer had to pull out ridiculous saves.
He missed 2 chances though. He missed 2
No,
chances.
one chance.
And listen, last thing.
That because that guy was pulling him.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm
involved in any of the goals that Barcelona scored. By the way.
No, because do you know what I think it is? I just think.
Wait, can I add
I think people just can't accept that a 17-year-old is the best player in the world. I think it's as simple as that. And I get it. It shouldn't be. But I'm sorry, that's just the inconvenient truth. A 17-year-old is just happens to be the best player in the world.
Listen to me.
And also,
Wait, hold on. One minute.
Yeah.
Yamal produced, I'm pretty sure he didn't get an assist during the first leg. I'm pretty sure he only produced one GA throughout the entire 2-legged tie against Inter Milan. Meanwhile, Dumfries gets 5, Raphinha gets 2 or 3. All these players get more GA. Who was the best player over both legs?
Dumfries.
What?
He was. HH, you can't have a conversation.
Wait, my man said Dumfries.
That is the exact thing. Okay. You know, it's like that LeBron meme where he just carries his bag and that just walks out, bro.
Can I ask Amcha something?
Moneymates, we can't win. No. Amcha critic, you're the GOAT. Amcha critic, you're the GOAT. You opened your mouth and said over 2 legs, Denzel Washington Dumfries was the best player over Yamal. Amcha critic, you're the GOAT.
How did we get here, bro? How did we get here, bro?
AJ's gonna go next.
Wait, okay, Bupinda, talk to me.
Wait, can I speak after Bupinda?
Yeah, Bupinda, go for it.
I'm sure. So you say that today Mbappe had a better performance than Yamal. Would you say that?
Critic, are you there? I think he's still in his armchair. Bopinda, continue.
Because
Why do guys
AJ,
always shy away in these kind of questions?
I don't get it. I really don't get it. Because if you look at Mbappe's goal, besides the second goal, one was a penalty, the other one, Vinny put it on a plate for him. And if you look at Barcelona, how they attack, 80 to 90% of their attacks run through Lamine Yamal. If you look at it, he has such a big impact on the game of Barcelona.
No, because
when it comes to
the answer is that people, they're not watching the games. They're just looking for pure output. So people don't watch football matches. They don't. It's literally all about output. Did they get the goal? Did they get the goal? Did they get the goal? Because if you watch the games and you understand football, it should be very obvious who the best performing player is.
In that first leg, if you look at the comeback that Barcelona did, it was Lamine Yamal who led that comeback. If you look at it objectively, same. Okay, maybe not in the second leg necessarily. He led it because Gerard Martinez crossed, but still his performances were great. And you have to say it, he has been great from the beginning to almost to the end of the season. And the only dip he had was, I think, between December and January. And he wasn't he injured?
He was injured.
He was injured. If you look at guys like Dembele, let's be real. His first half of the season was bad. If you look at Salah, he has been bad since since the PSG game.
Yeah,
even
understood.
probably
Yeah, what's
before.
going on with that, bro? Like, what happened to Ballon Salah, man?
Yeah, Raphinha, he has been. I think his first half of the season has been better than the second.
No, I think Raphinha has been consistent.
Yeah.
Raphinha has been very consistent.
Yeah, but I can't comprehend how a 17-year-old can run their attack. I mean, besides Pedri, he is their most important player. Yeah. We've seen the games when he wasn't there, how Barca struggled. This team can't create that good of chances like they do when he's there. Simple as that. And I don't get it why people deny that he's the best. For me, he is the best player. He has shown the best performances throughout. I mean, for at least now 4 months, and even before that. So yeah, I don't get it. And AJ, on Madrid,
because Bopinda, it's like, so like that's Yamal makes an amazing pass to Raphinha. And all Raphinha has to do is just but it was the second one that he did to him. Crazy pass, and all Raphinha has to do. So because Raphinha didn't score that, the assist doesn't exist, and because it doesn't get the assist, we discount that. But if you watch the games, Yamal still made that pass.
Yeah, but that's a big no.
And
But
that's still an amazing play.
No, but that is a big chance, and like I think he has the most big chances in Europe.
And
he created 3 big chances then.
Yeah,
all of them
three-
were missed.
three- that's actually. I think that's equal to Jude Linton's entire season, by the way.
AJ, I looked.
And also, no, basically, I'd like to see the statistics of how many big chances he's created, though. You're saying?
I've looked at the stats this season. 52 games, 40 GA. Yeah, 16 goals, 24 assists for a 17-year-old. Imagine that. No 17-year-old in the world can do numbers like that. Can have an impact like that on the game of Barcelona. So I just don't get it, HH. Because HH, it's not like I don't know, he is like Raphinha who, let's say, stays at the box, He is someone who comes deep, yeah, and then can turn and provides the others with amazing balls, with amazing passes. And yeah, I don't get it. And HH, once again, he showed today against Madrid, no matter who's there in the defense, if it's Rudiger or Tchouaméni, he doesn't care. Like anyone can come, even Bastoni, he said it himself. So yeah, but the game, HH, it was entertaining, man. I mean, 6 goals in the first half, that's crazy.
Okay, so let me hit this quickly, doubles on coming to guys. So shout out to Craven 18. Ajax bottling an 8 points lead. Oh, shout out to Ajax, bro. Unlucky Ajax, man. Shout out to Dennis Uldo. New release, Barca 4, the tactical, gangbang. Madrid gets destroyed in 4 cities. No loop, no mercy. 90 minutes of domination, 0 consent.
That's
Zero
actually very
consensus.
messed
Zero
up. That is
consensus.
messed up.
Crazy.
That is very
100%
messed
possession. Madrid on a getting cooked waltz. Zero consensus. Wild.
I think that's under a double of the month.
No, that can't be. That can't be.
That can't be double.
To be honest, the way they defended it is 100% consent because they they just let them
Okay,
run.
all right. Rupinder,
Wow.
thank you.
Wow.
Rupinder, thank you for that.
Easy,
Thank you for
easy,
that. Shout out to Dokaldinho. Member sentiments. When HH reads dubs, he sees in blue. Hashtag blacks. Black section is fucked up, bro. Shout out to Cobo.
Yeah, can we talk about this? Can we talk
Yeah,
about
please go. Come on, we have to talk about Chelsea, man. Like you can't do this.
Can I be honest? This is the reason I came to the hangar. I didn't actually come
Bro,
to the
you can't have this smoke, man. You can't have
Yeah,
this.
bro, this guy
Wait,
dunks it all the time.
Wait, Money Mace, where's Kenny? He said they could get a draw at Newcastle.
Kenny's reflecting right now. He's reflecting,
Kenny,
bro. He's
man.
reflecting.
All right, I mean,
Kenny.
we'll get there. Hold on, let's
He's gonna
do
end the
We'll get
hangout,
there.
man. Like he does it all.
Shout to Sang Suchidari. HH, mate, thanks for the timely videos. Make a video on the top 5 panelists soon. Half up.
Read the names. Read
the
names.
1 half hope, 2.
Read the names, you bot.
AK is 1 AK, 2 Money Mace.
Shout out
It's
Money
been 3. How is KC 4? Why and last?
It's paid.
Shout out, man. Shout out.
I miss Ricardo.
I appreciate you.
Oh, bro, thank God, right? Ricardo's not on this list, bro.
Hey, I appreciate you putting me in your top 5, man. I appreciate
Where's Corey? Where's Corey?
Shout out, man.
How is
Corey?
wait? No. How is Undisputed and how is Money Maze 2? They was Money Maze 2, but us insulting.
Because HH, the reason I'm in the top 3 is because I corner you in every debate before some annoying people inevitably start laughing.
That's a pause.
Wait, AJ, what's your
AJ,
what?
But anyway, don't you dare corner
hold
me.
up.
Barry,
What's your hot 5 top 5?
Does Mbappe come in?
No. I need to think about it. But Ricardo into that top 5. But you know what? AK is in there. You know.
I mean, YSK has to be up there.
Saying Mike
YSK.
YSK because of the receipts.
Elijah's definitely. Elijah could have put Elijah up in there.
Nathaniel.
Mount Rushmore saying.
Well, no. Nathaniel's the bottom 5 there. If we call him my brick 5, yeah, he's my brick 5.
Nathaniel is a good.
Who is in your brick 5?
Nathaniel is bottom.
Oh, brick 5. Oh my gosh.
Core. Nathaniel.
KJ.
Abdallah.
Bro, yeah, no, but see, like this is like my fire 3: Abdallah, Core, and Nathaniel.
That's the front line, man. That's
the front line. Basically, I can't lose.
That's unlimited, man. Unlimited.
That's the Holy Trinity.
You know, that's the Holy Trinity. Yeah, that's the Holy Trinity.
You need to finish your 5 best.
Shout out to Canadian Fries. El Clasico 24-25. Eric Garcia 1, Victimio. Sorry.
Yo, what the fuck?
Wait, have you got the API?
Okay, all right, no, okay. I respect. Remember,
Bro,
Barca fans
that
not
looks like
wanting
bacteria.
Araujo to Juve.
And
Now,
they
imagine if you allowed Araujo to go to Juve.
No, we would have died.
You could be in a UCL final.
We would have gotten El Clasico final.
Yeah. Shout out to Craven 18. Bernal next season, our first real DM since
that is
Busquets.
he's tall also. He's like 6'3".
Oh, shout out to that, man. Josh Jones. Thank you, Armchair, Mbappe Claire. Cope bombs.
Bro, you're at 150 pounds.
Wait, he's walking.
Can I say something?
5 pounds only. Like you don't need to pay 10
Can I
pounds.
say something?
Wait, isn't Josh a Liverpool supporter?
Wait,
No.
yeah. Because
I'll see you guys another time. Peace out.
Yeah, one of peace out. Okay,
the
wait a
thing
second.
is like this, Yamal Ballon d'Or stuff. Like, okay, yeah, fine. Okay, if you don't think Yamal's the best player in the world, I understand it. To be honest, like, okay, I understand it. But why are you putting in Mbappe?
Yeah, that's the issue. Yeah.
Bro, Mbappe. Okay,
That makes
here's
no
my top
sense,
3.
bro.
Here's my top 3, and this is in no particular order because for me, okay, the third one is a bit distant because he only performed in one competition. But the top 2 for me are Yamal and Dembele in no particular order.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think they're the top 2. But, like, Mbappe. Where does Mbappe come from in this argument?
Is it just that he didn't win any trophies? Is that the problem? Or
No,
any good trophies?
it's because, bro, it's because
Has he
number
been
one.
trash?
It's
Has he been
because number
trash?
no, it's because number one.
In the first half, he was trash. No,
In the first half, he was trash.
Yes, he
In the
was
second
trash.
half, he performed in the league. Congratulations, a league that they didn't even win. I judge players on how they impact the team winning. If you don't win anything, you can't be in my best players of the tournament because you don't impact winning. It's that simple.
Why is he wearing a Galatasaray shirt?
Wait,
Abdullah, keep your mic on mute. Abdullah, keep your mic on mute. Abdullah, I said keep your mic on mute. All right.
No, we had the Chelsea lookout now. We here.
Oh, no,
Is that the reception in the background?
Sure, typical of Madridistas, not sure why you guys are shocked. No, like, let's be real, I didn't think Madrid were going to lose a game, bro. That's the crazy thing. Football's gene. HH, please ask these gunners why they fell in love with football and not basket. Because I can vouch for them. It was because... Oh my gosh, I'll ask the boys, man. Havertz goes, Yamal clears Messi and doesn't need Xavi and Iniesta.
English-
Hashtag
English
HGH.
that is English.
Wait, hold on. Wait, Casey, who is this?
The English Giant FC.
Talent FC, okay, good to know. Talent FC again. Yamal makes teammates better. Pessi blames them. Guys, people are
Jesus
old, man. People. Okay. Before we talk about Chelsea, man. Only you want to speak quickly on this Real Madrid? Barcelona?
It's very, very frustrating how people, like, every time a new hangout begins, it's almost like people's memories are completely wiped away. It's like you go back to a blank state. So you agree on something the previous hangout, everyone agrees on it, and then you go on to a new hangout and all of a sudden no one has a clue what you're talking about. For instance, we had a big 5-hour hangout where we discussed the top 5 seasons of the last 15 years. Everyone on this panel, or like some other people as well, we all came to the agreement, because we did it by a voting basis, we all came to the agreement that the top 5 seasons were Messi, Ronaldo, then Benzema, then Suarez, then Lewandowski. And then only at the end of that hangout, I eventually made the point, like, why isn't Neymar here? He's a better player than anyone apart from Messi. And then everyone was like, oh, and they started making all kinds of lame excuses. So that's the funny thing, actually. Whenever people think of the greatest ever seasons, you tend to think of big goals in particular. And no one's
Is
really
it just the goals?
Well,
the fact that Lewandowski was on there does suggest that goals are a huge part of it, does it not? Would you say that?
Wait. When was Lewandowski on that list?
Oh, he was fifth. You can look at it. Look back again. Suarez was fourth, by the way. What memorable goals did Suarez score? By the way, he just had a lot of goals. Benzema was third because of the goals in the Champions League, because of the goals. So, and all of a sudden, like, so at the end of that hangout, everyone agrees, okay, the goal scoring is the most difficult part of football. It's the hardest, etc. We go on to the next hangout
padding.
because the average IQ here is 80. We go on to the next hangout, and so all of a sudden, everyone's forgotten the previous hangout. I don't know how, I don't know why, but everyone suddenly forgot that what we agreed on in the top 5 seasons hangout, and all of a sudden tries to pretend that a guy with 7 league goals can be the best player in the world. And it really bugs me when you kind of did this cowardly thing when Armchair Critic confronted you about this. He said Ribery is a better dribbler than Ronaldo. Ribery, he's always been a better dribbler than Ronaldo. He's always been a better creator than Ronaldo, even Man United Ronaldo. And when push comes to shove, you either try to dodge the question or you basically say the deluded thing, which is that that Ribery's better than Ronaldo, which everyone knows is not true. Everyone knows Ronaldo's better than Ribery, and the only difference between them is the sheer volume of goals. So can we for once in our life?
That's not true.
That's not true.
Can we for once? Same with
No,
Hazard, by the way. Same with
undisputed
Hazard.
because Cristiano became undeniable.
First of all,
in his career, in his seasons
because of
football.
why did he become undeniable? What
comparing
made him...
dribbling between a 6'2" player and a
that
5'7"
doesn't matter.
player
It doesn't matter about the height. Money Mace. It doesn't.
But
matter
amnesia
about
is crazy.
Listen,
smaller players.
So you're saying that what makes Cristiano a better player than Ribery are the goals?
100% the goals. What makes him better than Hazard? Goals. What makes him better than Neymar? Goals. What makes him better than all these players? Is goals.
And a diet.
It's goals. It's always been goals. It's not just the
Okay.
volume of goals.
Who,
That's part of it.
undisputed.
Also
Who's
the
better,
big
Gerd
goals.
Muller
Everything.
or R9? Gerd Muller or R9?
The funny thing is, why did you why did you say R9? Why didn't you like the point I'm
He asked you.
making?
No,
Right?
he did ask you a question.
Answer
He did ask you a question.
I've never even seen Gerd Muller. I'll be dead serious. But the thing is, R9
Wait,
was
no,
actually...
Wait, hold on. You don't need to seek him. Wait, hold on. Undisputed. It's a simple question because we all know Gerd Muller's ridiculous goal scoring record and the goal scoring record that he held of a calendar year before Messi. So who is better, Gerd Muller or Arden? For your logic.
Here's the thing. Gerd is better than players who can't score goals. He's not better than players who can score goals and also can do other things. Does this make sense?
You're being ambiguous.
No.
Okay.
Listen.
No. Undisputed, just answer. Who is better, R9 or Gerd Muller?
I would go with R9. And listen to
Why?
me, because you know what?
Even though Gerd Muller has scored one more goals than him and scored more critical goals than him.
Only clutch
No,
goals
he
are
has
World Cup
better
goals.
seasons than R9.
Bro, PK
No,
has
R9 because R9
And he's been better than
Hold on. Oh, yeah, so understood why.
Because first of all, at R9's peak, he was scoring at the same rate as Gerd Muller. Yes, he didn't score as many, mainly because he was always injured.
No, he wasn't.
And had his career
wasn't.
cut short.
No, he wasn't.
And
No, he
the
wasn't.
thing is, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Have you seen Gerd Muller's goal to game ratio?
Why are we talking about a guy
and also
from the 70s?
on the basis as well. Do you know that before Messi, Gerd Muller held the record for most goals in a calendar year?
Okay, can we replace Gerd Muller with Lewandowski so we can compare
Why?
it like a
Why?
guy who's actually because I've seen
Why?
Lewandowski because I've seen it. Like nobody knows this player. Like, can we talk about the players we've seen?
No, we know.
No. Hold on. Do you know why you can't do that? Because honestly, you just said it's all about goals.
Yeah, but
and
I don't
goals
take
is the
that
be all
era
and end all.
seriously. I really don't take that era seriously. That's part
Okay.
of it.
Mika is to go. Michael is to go. Joseph, Michael is to go.
Drop the house, boys. Drop the house.
Listen,
Drop the house.
I'll rephrase the question.
Okay. Hold on. Money Maze, rephrase the question. Money Maze.
Undisputed. I'll even ask you specifically. What year did you start watching football?
You can probably say like during the 2000s. I would say maybe like late 2000s. I would say.
Okay.
So you didn't see online.
Like mid 2000s actually. I did see part of Dino.
You can fully remember every striker you've seen play football post 2009. Could you? Yes or no?
Okay. Here's the thing. Listen, I can pretty much remember it. So here. Let me give you an example of what I mean. For instance, you look at Messi, you look at Lewandowski, you look at Xavi. Xavi was an elite creator, couldn't score goals. Lewandowski was an amazing goal scorer, but not like a phenomenal overall player. Still very good, but not phenomenal. And then Messi could do everything. So the ranking is very clear. Messi goes at the top, then it's Lewandowski, then it's Xavi. Messi does everything well. Lewa does the goals.
But
Xavi does the assists, but the
comparing
goals are
different
more
positions.
important.
You can't compare a striker with a mid. Come on,
This is
we are
generation
talking about
position.
We'll compare striker to striker.
Okay. Can you find out? Can you find a dub where you put him third
Now,
and drop a brick on
because
that?
Hold
goals
on,
are the most
hold on,
important,
biological,
in a logical
biological.
argument, could you
Because
break down
Wait, sorry. Money Maze.
Okay, could you, in a logical argument, because volume of goals is more important, could you break down why Harry Kane is better than Didier Drogba? Just as an example.
Kane. But the thing is, the one thing I would say, right, is that I did mention critical goals as well. So that's a bit of an issue with Kane. But yeah, Kane is better than Drogba.
No, but hold on. Can I ask you a question? That do you
But
think
why?
that,
Why?
No, but
why?
Because he scores more goals. That's why.
No, and he's a striker. Like you don't, for instance, like I'm seeing idiots in the chat, right? They're trying to compare midfielders by goals. So they're saying, is Lampard better than Iniesta? No, I don't judge midfielders by goals. That's why I don't think Jude is a better midfielder than.
Wait,
Pedri.
you just compared strikers to midfielders?
Yeah,
No. Okay,
but
but
that's
listen.
So
I
how can
do
you-
judge.
What is
I
going
do
on, bro?
judge. Listen.
No, look. So why are you comparing Lewandowski and Xavi though? Why?
Oh no, because I think forwards are better players than midfielders in
Oh,
general.
no, but no. Is
Oh
Gerd
my
Muller better
days.
than?
Okay.
Is Gerd Muller better than?
Wait.
No, is
This
Gerd Muller
no, hold on. You see, this I think we have to put a stop to this, but just like so in case you're just tuning in right now, Undisputed says that just by definition, strikers are better footballers than midfielders.
Generally speaking, okay,
Is
top
Lewandowski
strikers
better
are
than
better than
Iniesta?
top
No, but
midfielders.
no.
And
Is
the funny thing
Lewandowski
is,
better than Iniesta?
the funny thing is, people
I mean, honestly
themselves,
said, your logic
you know,
is-
Money Mates, you think you're being smart with this comparison. This panel themselves agree that Lewandowski had a better peak than Iniesta. We know this because we did it in the top 5
So
seasons.
you believe
So-
Lewandowski's a better player than Iniesta?
Wait,
I'm
Moneymates,
asking
this
your
panel
opinion.
thinks
No.
that. It's not me.
On the Twitter, answer the question.
The
On the
opinion
Twitter,
is
this is simple. Because I don't Lewandowski or Iniesta, who is the better football player?
Who improves Chelsea
On the Twitter,
more?
I want to ask you again. Lewandowski or Iniesta, who's the better player?
I've just asked you a question. Who improves
On the Twitter,
Chelsea more?
no. I asked first.
It's
You
a
have to, and
one-word
then I'll answer.
answer, it's a one-word
Lewandowski or Iniesta, who is the better football player?
Lewandowski.
Thank
I'll
you.
explain why.
Thank
I'll
you.
explain why.
Wow.
Actually, I actually don't need an explanation. I just wanted that. That's fine.
Because
Wow.
this is the funny thing, HH, is
Why
that
escape?
you, HH,
Wow.
Yeah.
the funny thing is, HH,
That's what I say.
HH,
Like, why escape?
HH,
no,
the
it's
funny
not-
thing is,
On the Twitter, keep speaking. Why escape?
No. HH,
Hold on. Edo.
no. The funny thing is, HH, I don't need to defend this position because you guys picked it. Oh my God, you guys picked it yourself. You said it. You said Lewandowski is better than Iniesta.
Hey, look, I didn't do
That's
anything.
not.
AJ, you need to play the R. Kelly thing.
You agree.
Play the R. Kelly thing.
Or disputed, bro. This is.
No,
yeah,
understood,
like
understood.
this is
AJ, play the R. Kelly clip.
And on
Why
Twitter,
don't you address
on Twitter, I
racism?
have you on record in saying that Lewandowski, at his best, is a better player than Iniesta
who
at his
improves
best.
Who improves Chelsea more? Who improves Chelsea more? Answer that.
What
It's
dumb
obvious.
question.
It's
What?
obvious.
No, that's not
Because Chelsea has Nicolette.
So we're going from who is a better football player to
No, okay.
this is a team's
I think-
situation and who improves them
think-
more. It is
Both of
dependent
them
on
because
what is
Chelsea
the
are
team
not
situation
good.
and what do they need.
HH.
Because based
Both
on where
of them because Chelsea are not good. Both of them because Chelsea are not good.
Well,
there's
that's
a
that.
simple definition.
It's a little bit. This is
That's a
very
nice segue
annoying
to the
because
Chelsea
you guys
segment,
keep
personally.
dodging.
No. On this Twitter,
we'll never get there.
by that assertion of you saying Lewandowski is better than Iniesta, you've just proven how you view football.
But HH,
And sadly,
you
we just don't view football the same way.
HH,
So
the
I'm
problem
sorry,
is,
bro.
HH, the
So-
problem is you view football the same way I do. And that's the funny thing.
I
because you
don't.
keep
I
dodging.
don't.
Okay.
Actually, no. Sorry about that. We ain't the same, bro.
Okay.
We ain't, no. Just don't see them put my name in the same as Russ.
He's trying to drag you down with it, bro.
What the hell? So, you know we're the same. We're the same, bro. You go there, I go here. You go left, I go right, and we'll never meet. Okay, crossroads. No, see you at the crossroads. Diversion.
Are you capable of listening? You yourself. Hold on. You yourself put Benzema as the third best season of this century, and or since 2007, and you didn't pick any Neymar season. Is that correct? Yes or no? You did. Yes, you did.
No. I mean, based on how he played and how he performed, and so
No. And the goals he scored.
This was good. So you can say Neymar is an overall better player,
why did
but
Neymar
wait,
not
hold
get a
up.
singles point?
You can say Neymar's overall better player, which he is, but Benzema had a truly amazing season for that one season than Neymar. That still doesn't say that Neymar overall as a football player, from the span of his career, was a better player.
Why did Neymar not get a single
Wait, hold on. AK.
Can we get this?
AK.
Actually, okay, no, we have to get to the Chelsea thing soon, but Nick, AK, what are you saying?
Yeah, there's two things, by the way. So, first of all, bro, based on that video, HH put Van Dijk fourth. So, Van Dijk's the fourth best player of the 2000s, 2010s.
No, but that was a terrible pick. But the thing is, right?
I mean, you can't just say that one's a terrible pick. And, bro,
Okay. The issue is,
Wait, hold on. One at a time. AK.
And number two, here's a simple definition of the best player in the world. What's the goal of football? To win trophies. The best player in the world is the player who influences his team most to win trophies.
Yeah. So why is Kane better than
winning the
Drogba?
most? Exactly.
Exactly.
Why is
it?
The issue is wait, hold on. Let me. I think it's a quick dub. So shout to where we are. Shout to thingy. Shout to Shogs. So is Lampard better than Zidane by a logic? He scores more goals.
He's not comparing midfielders like that. But
that's the point. I'm
Wait,
not
what do you mean?
comparing
He just compared
midfielders.
Xavi
But hold on. Aren't
Lewandowski.
Lampard and Zidane de facto midfielders?
They're number 10s. They're number
Yeah, he's
10s.
saying he's not using goals to compare them.
No, there's different. Like if you're a forward.
So what is the
and
criteria
you-
for a midfielder? I'm curious.
If you're if midfielders is more so like about, here's the thing, the higher up the pitch you go, the more important goals are. So if you're a forward, you have to score goals. It's that simple. It's a
Okay,
rule.
okay, understood.
No, hold on.
These are two
No,
number
no,
10s.
this is a
These are
great.
two
No, this is
number
a great dub. Hold on, this is a great dub. Undisputed. Is Bruno Fernandes better than Maradona then? And keep in mind Bruno's GA. Who's better, Bruno or Maradona?
Wait, HH, why do
Undisputed.
you think?
Can you-
HH,
can you answer the dub?
why do you think Maradona
Oh no, Undisputed.
didn't have GA?
Don't speak to me. Speak to Kamal.
This
He's trying to drag you down, bro. He's trying to drag you down.
Undisputed. Don't mention my name.
This is
Respond to the
how-
dub.
Okay,
This
come
is
on.
all
Undisputed.
you.
A guy
This
is
is all
asking you. Can
you.
you respond to the dub?
Okay, I'm being told to speak, but everyone keeps talking. First of all, Kamal, you know that the ball knowledge on this panel is shit because people think that Maradona and Ronaldinho didn't have goals or assists. They actually had extremely good numbers for their era.
No, not really.
Extremely good.
When compared
No,
to
not
Maradona.
as much as Bruno Fernandes.
Not extremely good. Not extremely good.
What do you mean by brother Mo? Bruno Fernandes guaranteed has had more GA over his season than Maradona.
No, he didn't. He didn't. Maradona at his peak had a 40-goal season, first of all. And secondly, Camel, right? First of all, Maradona, do you know that adjusted for the era you play in and the amount of goals that are scored by your team? Did you know that Maradona and Pele are actually comparable in output? So many people, the level of knowledge, of football knowledge in this panel is actually a joke. So many people don't even know this. Maradona has some of the best GA ever once you adjust for the league he played in, the amount of
Adjusted GA.
Wait,
Adjusted GA.
wait, hold on. Adjusted GA. What?
Keep moving the goalpost, man. I got AGA, man.
No, listen.
Wait, I learn something new every day. So AGA is a thing?
AGA, man.
Wait, is this like inflation?
GA in the 90s means more than GA in the 70s.
Hey, let's go. Bro, so George Weah's 9 goals now counts for now 39 goals. So.
Adjust it, man.
Adjust the GA. Now, disputed you the goat, man.
Put it into the equation, bro.
You never listen. You think.
Honestly, I said you the goats.
Undisputed.
Is it easier to score a lot of goals in a team that scores 120 a season or 40 a season? Which is easier? Use your brain.
You said that Lewandowski is better than Iniesta, and that's where I draw the line.
Shout
out to your boy. Shout out to your boy.
Is there like a formula where there's like a multiplier that you put into like the modern
wait. Wait a minute, right now. I'm gonna find that stat because, bro, that changes the whole equation.
Bro, exactly.
If you're saying that there's an inflation tax, bro,
buy and live.
90s is up. My goats are up. My goats are up. And also, if that happens, Casey, I'm coming back actually with that's the damn thing, bro. No, those goals are now times 3. Undisputed. I thank you. Undisputed. I thank you. Undisputed. I thank you.
GA inflation is crazy, bro.
They're saying Smokey was robbing some of. Okay.
Wow.
Well,
Mish, Smokey Robinson. We're not doing this now. Mish, we're not doing this now. Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Mish, but we're not doing this right now. Crazy story. PLS. Honestly, this is the perfect example of just because you speak slowly and confidently.
Okay.
He's a politician.
The issue is okay. Okay,
him and KJ.
All I ask is you guys answer the question, right? All I ask is you guys answer the question.
Basically, it's like blah 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 blah. Yapadis.
In the dub earlier, someone said Undisputed's top 3 panelists. So
no. Afterwards, wait, hold on. Shout out to your boy Shops. Eloquent. It is what it is. Undisputed is the streets. Undisputed is the streets. Shout out to Dajo. I think we'll see disputed on every angle. Trying to bury time and space onto the Ballon d'Or story.
Okay, is this all because of Salah? Maybe, but it doesn't matter.
He's Doctor Strange. He's looking for that universe.
Yeah, Strange, bro. This guy has bet everything. Wait, what do you think? It's just a damn Ballon d'Or, bro.
Can you bring up
Behind the mic, you look like Doctor Strange, bro.
YSK, he's debating as if Chefrin's listening to the Hangouts.
Real diplomat. Real diplomat.
See, because the funny thing is that Odibisen couldn't give a damn about who the best player in the world is. This is that. How can I get my guy Salah a damn Ballon d'Or? That's what this is all about, bro.
AJ, do you think Undisputed is part of Salah's PR team? Like
100%.
Undisputed is responsible for the L'Equipe interview.
Yeah, sure. Shout thumbs up. It's a team game and each position matters. However, strikers and midfielders are who make the difference, putting you ahead or level. Strikers aren't always the best overall players in their team, though.
No,
Pedri, good example.
Here's the thing. No, like again, like same as Undisputed, I'm like a kid of like mid 2000. From like in my time, like what we used to say was like the number 10 was the main guy of the team, like not the striker. Bro, no one gave two shits about that bum Inzaghi. It was Kaká. Inzaghi is a useless. He's one of the worst footballers. He's one of the worst footballers you're ever gonna see.
Okay, let's not.
It was all Kaká, bro. Like
shout out to Kama FC. I'm a Madridista, and yes, we've been ish, but you know what? I 100% blame Lomat's blasphemous comments for this downfall. Lomat didn't need to go there. And as we say, we're probably not going to see Lomat until only if Real win the Club World Cup. Now, if Real gets grouped in the Club World Cup, we may never see Lomat ever again on this channel.
I might actually watch the Real
next January.
Sure, yeah. Undisputed, what is the GA inflation tax rates?
Oh, they're saying ICANN might actually have 35,000 goals.
What Undisputed? What are the rates?
Okay,
and also specifically, I need the rates for the Undisputed. I need the rates from 91 to 99.
Why do you think? Okay. Let's.
Undisputed, I say a very simple question.
Let's use common sense here from it. Why did
we've not been doing that for a while? But...
Undisputed.
Do you have the ability to listen,
Undisputed. I asked a simple question. What are the rates from 1991 to 1999?
Okay, this is a very simple explanation. Why did Maradona's goals drop from Barcelona to Napoli? Why did they drop?
Okay, we're moving on because unless you give me a formula, I'm moving on. Are you going to give me a formula from 91 to 999?
HH, he has a patent.
Okay, let's get
HH, he has a patent. He can't give it to you.
If you're not going to give me a formula, me meet you down.
I will give you the formula. I will give you the formula when Salah wins the Ballon d'Or.
The chat GPT.
Perfect. So petition, ban a Nomad from free hangers for a while.
I think what he's trying to do, right, is basically like all the goals in that league and what percentage of goals like did Maradona score. Like if there are 100 goals and if Maradona scored like 20, so it's 20%.
Shout to Miss Smallwood. Ban Nomad from free hangers. Look, Nomad is going through it, bro. So is Sumia, who I now fear for Sumia's health. I just think that for Madrid fans,
relax.
When he heard what he said about Madrid, then I think you know. So I just think we just need to give them some time and for them just to chill. Okay, Chronicle, is the mic okay there, Chronicle?
Yeah, man, I'm here. What's up?
Don't you dare in the hangout.
Chelsea.
We're gonna have to come back. He's gonna have
hands up.
Here we go.
He's gonna have to hold the smoke at some point. So.
Hold your breath, HH. It's gonna be.
Bills have to be paid.
No, this doesn't do it justice because he looked at the person before he threw the
He looked at the person. He looked at
Dana White, pick up the phone, bro. Dana White.
Have interesting stat. He has more yellow cards and red cards this year than he has goals and assists.
HH, is Nicholas Jackson a disgrace to the Jackson name? Like
yes,
100%.
Yes, bro. And I'm a guy who despises Whitesky Jackson. But at least Whitesky Jackson puts more respect on that name than this bomb.
Chronicle. No, I really want to know, actually.
What?
Because you tweeted something. You tweeted something after this fool done what he did. Do you think he was going to get away with that?
Yeah, he actually did. He was like, "Oh, so now we throw elbows for Africa or something."
Yeah, bro, that's a shameless tweet, bro. That is a shameless tweet.
Chronicle, talk to me. Chronicle.
Yeah, man. I mean, the game was done after 2 minutes. Game was completely flat. There's nothing really much to talk about in terms of the game that was really interesting. I think the bigger picture is just Nico Jackson's an idiot. I was going to say a
Whoa,
worse
whoa.
word, an R word.
No. It's a colour thing. It's a colour thing. Not bring that up.
Gatlock as a Nigerian, this is crazy. Gatlock as a Nigerian, that's crazy, bro. Hold up. Continue, Critical.
Again, we're going to be in the same predicament that we was about a month or two ago when we was getting smoked by Brighton twice in 1 week. The no striker show is abysmal. It's going to be dross. These last two games, not easy at all. I mean, we got a lifeline with Leicester getting a draw, thank the Lord. So we do have some fighting chance, but
wait. What are Villa's two games? Do you know?
Man United,
Spurs and United.
Spurs and United do not care about the league.
16th and 17th.
Bro, United are handing out free 3 points right now.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, because Chronicle. Here's the thing right now.
Yeah.
If we don't beat a team in 16th who have a final in 4 days after
handing out 3 points,
before we play that. Then I don't know what it's because that's real. That game has to be a win.
Yeah, it has to be Stonewall win.
Bro, don't even turn up, bro. It's 3 points. Like we'll send it through the post.
Should be. We should be able to simulate the game, and we should be able to get 3 points.
Actually, wait, hold on. I ain't simulating nothing, bro. I'm playing the damn game because sometimes simulation can go wrong.
So what if Onana has the game of his life against you?
Yeah, what?
At the Durham.
That goalkeeper masterclass Sanchez versus Onana will be there. We will be there.
Oh God. No, Onana won't play. He won't play.
No, Onana's getting rested, so you got binding.
I mean, bro, how did we get here? Look at this, bro.
Yeah, the team you need to watch out for is Villa. It's not fall off.
But no, for first, they are.
That's the thing.
No, but if they beat you, they will also.
I don't know about Forest. I'll keep an eye on Forest. Bro.
No. I mean, Forest. If Forest beat Chelsea, then they'd go above.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'll keep an eye on Forest.
I think
that's what I was going to say, right? Assuming we beat United next game, we have to.
No, you will.
No, but then it depends. Okay, so who do Forest have next?
West Ham away. So then probably they should win that.
Should, but you just don't know.
Yeah,
you just don't know.
They just beat United, so they're bound to get slapped in the next game. So
yeah.
But yeah, I'm just gonna say, look, hopefully we get the win against United. Maybe get a draw at Forest and pray that Villa drop one game out of the two.
I can't go. I can't go another season without Champions League.
I know, man.
No, you won't, bro. It's okay.
Hold on, but no.
If United or Spurs get Champions League and we don't, mate, like
well, they are. So that's one.
No.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, if we don't get it, it just looks embarrassing, really.
Now, if Spurs, of course, one of them is getting it. But if United gets Champions League while you are in
Europa League,
no, that would no. Do you know what? Do you know? And let me put this into the universe so maybe you can walk my reverse jinx. If
Okay.
Oh, I know it's gonna do.
Everybody to chill. I want everyone to relax. Nobody's stressed. Shout out to my special Silencio. Silence. Tranquilo. Peace. Be all men and Pharisees. My dear people, I'm speaking to all football fans out there. Not just Chelsea, so this might be a Chelsea PSA, but it's to all football fans. I want to give you facts. These are all facts. Chelsea, guys, it's true right now. We have to get it done. Gideonski, we need to get back in the use of, because here's the thing. The trophy is how it was loaned out to Real Madrid, and it was loaned out to Man City, and it was loaned back to Real Madrid. The rightful owners of that trophy is Chelsea. I'm sorry, guys. I don't tell you what you like to know. I tell you what you need to know.
If you don't make the UCL.
We are the rightful owners, and it's only right that we go back into the UCL. It would be a disaster. Guys, it would be a natural world disaster if Chelsea don't get back in the UCL. So 100%, and every single football fan to behind us in these 3 huge games, and everybody to be behind us in that huge, massive Conference League final, which is going to be the biggest final in 100 years. The biggest final in 100 freaking years. And
where is it?
For every single football fan right now. Chelsea, time to take us back to our rightful glory in our rightful place. Jid.
We'll be back with you after this short ad break.
I'm Romelu Lukaku, aka Tim. So, Kojak. Why they call him Kojak?
Oh my god.
I was ready for this. Yeah.
Okay, I always
You did last week. Yeah.
Look, maybe you know what? I'm gonna send Astrid Duet a thank you note. So I'm gonna say Astrid said thank you. Thank you for motivating my striker here. How good is Isaac really? How good is Haaland really? How good is Lewandowski really? I mean, how good is Lautaro Martinez really? I mean, like, Nico Jackson might be top 5. I want to be very brief here. I don't want to raise my voice. I don't need to be angry. I was going to just be a very brief video. I don't give a damn about an analysis. I don't give a damn about breaking anything down. And I didn't even want to do this. So I'm going to keep it very simple. If Chelsea don't qualify for the Champions League, I want Nico Jackson sold.
YSK, we need the playlist. We need the playlist.
Kojak.
YSK, that's messed up. YSK, this is messed up.
So I'm calling him Kojak.
That is the best one.
Wow.
AJ, can I just
What? AJ,
Thank you.
YSK, I have one more thing. I have one more thing. You can improve this. AJ, could you say I'm HH and I approve this message? could you say that? Then you can.
So you can actually use AI to actually get that. You can use AI to
Bhupinder. Do you know what's the best thing about HH? Is every time Chelsea are in a final, he always acts like it's the biggest thing ever. Like he was like, oh, this is the biggest final in 100 years. There's a receipt.
He done it for the Carabao like a couple years ago.
It's the oldest trophy in football.
Where is the final? Where is the final? Can you get it? Can you where the
You're not the goat if you don't win the Carabao.
So HH, we are going to need this line from you. Yeah. So could you?
No, you can. I can actually do it for you using AI. It's not hard.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Casey, are you playing heads down?
Wait, hold on, Casey. Don't do that. Casey, don't you dare. Because that AI thing scares me. Casey, don't you dare.
If I ask, I'll send it to you. Don't.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean, what can I say?
What was your reaction when Nicholas Jackson threw a flying elbow at someone?
He threw his pint at the wall.
SmackDown versus Raw, like just.
Wait. HH, how was the point?
It was actually pretty good.
Bro,
no. Chronicle, and I'll come to you, Jason. Chronicle. Can you just try and get into like this? We have 3 games left. We are fighting for Africa and for trying to get into the UCL.
3 or 2.
No. But critical. What would compel someone to look at someone, then throw an elbow? Why?
Crazy man. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Like, because the fact that he could have even got away with it if he was just staring at the ball, but he makes it so obvious that he runs straight into the player, barges him, bulldozes him over.
He turned his whole head.
Wait. HH,
He's like, oh yeah, there he is. Let me just
whack
his neck.
I just know his facial expression was like this before he threw the elbow. Bro, Kojak wound that shit up.
Have Trump.
Man, Nico is a legend, bro.
Have Trump.
Oh man, yeah, the Brexit lovers will love that one. So
you have him. Can you bring up Norad's comment?
Bro, I promise you, there was at least 50% of that stadium was saying Ahmed.
They were applauding in the stadium.
J2S. Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
like
this is-
50
Oh,
cents.
he's
It's gonna be like.
This is
I know.
Bro,
it's
no,
gonna be-
bro. Here's the
Stream.
thing. If we don't qualify for the Champions League, Obi
He's
Mikel will
cooking
be
him for the summer.
vindicated.
He's cooking him for the summer.
Oh, he's gonna cook him all summer, bro. All summer long. And there's nothing NICO can do. Or basically, let's be like Obi Mikel is waiting. James West, are we? I guess just give me say something positive of us making this Champions League.
Can you just ring my AVI, please? This is Fulham Rangers. With 3 R's as well now. Because you're completing the set, you're going to win all 3 trophies, aren't you?
Jesus, I need to get back in the Champions League. It's been so long. The UCL it doesn't hit the
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Are you
You're
not
on
in
the
the UCL
UCL.
finals? Are you not?
You're in the UCL right now.
Yeah, you're
It's
in
the road to Lagos.
I mean, AJ, you're still AJ, you were still in the AJ, you were still in the UCL intro, yeah, for your hangout. So
Yeah, HH, make sure I add Chelsea to the UCL preview.
Add it to the end of the intro.
No, I mean, so Jason, okay, no, J2S, okay.
You're blazing.
Okay,
That's
no,
a
hold
crazy
up.
moment, man.
David T, Macamini, because I know where you really are. J2S, and YSK. I'm begging you.
Well, I don't.
Wow, we're not involved in this industry, bro.
I don't.
I'm
Just
saying,
forfeit the game, please. Please.
Begging right now. You need to focus on that Europa League final.
Everything you say about
Oh
Man
my
United,
God.
everything you say about
You need to
Man
focus on the Europa
United
League final.
is shame.
I'm begging you.
YSK,
Can
you
you
wanna play
just
the
please
Europa League
give
final?
us these 3 points?
No,
Michael,
YSK,
give us a day off, please.
You want
Michael,
to
give
you
us a
want
day
to
off.
you want to play the Europa League final with full form. And bro, remember, like you are the bogey team. They've only beaten you one time.
Casey,
Casey,
what's your problem?
Winning breeds
Casey, no,
confidence.
I'll tell you what my problem is.
no. Casey, RTR. Do you know what RTR stands for?
No.
RTR. Read the room. The heck? Casey, I need to get back in the Champions League. Casey, I've not been in the Champions League for freaking 2 seasons.
Do a poll. Do a poll here.
No.
How many people want Chelsea in the Champions League? Like, just ask the people here. Like, how many people want?
Everyone wants Chelsea back.
You asked me to read the room.
Everyone's
Casey,
praying on Chelsea's downfall here. Let's be real.
I
It'll be
think
like 90% say no.
No, bro. I want Chelsea back in the UCL, bro.
Waski is a prick. This was.
Yeah. Casey, you forget the first time Man United and Chelsea played this year. HH held a 3-hour locker room video documentary series done by HBO Max. They're in a tire race.
JJS. I'm actually curious. HH, will there be like a locker room series for like every single game until the end of the season?
Are we getting the Real Betis locker room?
It's gonna be 2 hours. The Betis one's gonna be 2 hours.
And also, you know the thing as well. If you're on Instagram, you know who Anthony just did a video with.
Who?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not on Instagram. Like, who did?
Yep.
Yeah, he's back.
Oh no.
He's absorbing the power.
And this is what I'm hoping. Remember the last time these current Brazilians tried to get powers from old legends. We saw what happened in the end. So I'm just hoping that Romario can somehow juju up. Okay. Look, we have 3 finals. We have 3 finals left.
You mean like with Richarlison?
HH, I just beg you, please, do not have a changing room talk for Betis because you lie to everybody, and AK can attest to this. You said that Abde is a good player. Have you actually watched this?
Shout out, man!
This guy is horrendous, and you
Tesh,
said,
he's got Tesh.
Oh, he's got Tesh.
Bro, he got Tesh.
He's really got Tesh.
He doesn't.
Oh,
He's a
You
bum.
think he has Tesh?
Yeah, he's got Tesh.
Wait, there's a reason Barcelona shipped his ass.
Wait, hold on. No, guys, here's the reality here. No, that's right. There are 3 finals that Chelsea have.
Well, no,
Name
one
the team,
final
name
and 2
the team.
games.
Wait, is there a trophy attached to all of them?
What it is though?
No, one final and 2 games.
No, name the team.
One final, you walk away with the trophy. The other ones, what do you do with the other ones, bro?
There are 3 finals.
The top 5 is a trophy.
And guys, I may have to do a locker room for all three.
Oh my
I've gone to that state now.
Bro, that's a lifetime of ammo, bro. That's a lifetime ammunition, bro.
You know
I
what
have to do a
the
locker
best-
room. No, because I'm staring at the green screen and I think we're gonna have to do a locker room for all
H,
three.
H, H,
Because it's becoming desperate right
H,
now.
you need that 8K camera that La Liga use, bro. You need that
No,
8K
you know,
camera.
guys, you know what the best outcome is gonna be, right? In the last week of the league, in the last week,
The treble's still on, Diogo. Treble's still on.
Callum Hudson-Odoi takes his revenge.
And puts Forest in the UCL and Chelsea
Yes.
out.
Oh,
You mean Casey,
Project
Project
Neymar.
Neymar?
Project Neymar, finally.
Project Neymar.
Wait, hold on. What's called?
Wait,
Monimus.
Oh, HH was just gonna say.
Yeah, this was.
What does seventh place currently get in this Premier League table? Because
Conference
Chelsea can
League.
come seventh. Chelsea can come
Conference
seventh
League.
because if Aston Villa win all their games and Forest beat you, you go back to seventh.
Yeah, you could go back to the Conference League realistically.
Yeah.
You should do a Sevilla.
I like how Google.
You should
has
do
like
a Sevilla.
Wait,
HH,
go
they're
back.
playing 16th and 17th.
Yeah,
Go back to the table. Go back to the
the
table.
problem is that Villa are playing the two teams in the table that you would want to play right now.
Notice how like the Champions League spots are in blue, the Europa League spot in yellow. Conference League, there's nothing.
It doesn't
Wait,
even have
if I'm not mistaken, though.
It's just
So basically, like, a win and a draw is good enough.
No, two wins.
Two wins.
Guys, I don't think even sixth place gets European football because Palace wins that
Yeah,
FA
it
Cup.
does.
No,
Does
sixth
it?
places are
No, it still
automatic,
does.
but
Oh,
normally
automatic? Okay.
seventh place would get
Yeah,
you
seventh
Europa
place
League,
is
but
one, yeah.
because the FA Cup can get you Europa League,
Yo,
seventh
if,
would then
if
go
Chelsea
down
don't
to
even get
Conference.
European football, HH, you need to disband this channel. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing, like you know me, I don't like Manchester United. I've always had a great hatred for Manchester United. But there's something inherently funny about everything you've said about Manchester United, and somehow they're in the UCL next season, and you've gone back to the elevated version of Thursday nights.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah, no, Monimus, like that's my prayer.
Because here's the thing:
Are you gonna
if you
print
drew
a photo of Fergie, or like what are you gonna do?
No,
Because
the annoying
here's the
thing
thing.
is,
You don't want to
right,
know. You don't want to know.
the annoying thing
a
is,
draw
right, we
today-
could have been in this Europa League final, but it was Man United that won the FA Cup the season before that put
Exactly.
us in the conference in the first place.
Also, wait, you already.
So
got screwed.
if
Oh, yeah.
United are screw. Okay, you know what?
Because here's the thing:
Back-to-back seasons is crazy.
Really?
Back to back.
United could
Back
be
to
like
back.
that.
Back-to-back seasons is crazy, bro.
if you'd drawn today, that actually would have been a good result, because it's not really the fact you lost; it's the fact you lost to a top 5 rival,
Yeah.
and now you gave them the ammo to go and
Bro, Could
finish
you,
in the top
could,
6. 'Cause
could
here's
you
the thing,
imagine with all of those availabilities for playing in Europe and Chelsea doesn't make it to any of them?
Yeah, because here's the thing: Arsenal drew today, which means
So-
now
okay, so- so wait,
we
wait,
need one more
Would
point to
would 3 more
guarantee
points?
you.
Would one win be enough?
No,
No.
one win would not be enough.
Wait. So we have to win. No, but it's still
Well, it
dependent
depends
on
on
the
other
results.
results. It
It depends
depends.
on other things, but in my mind, I think Villa beat Manchester United and Tottenham because they're going to play their substitutes.
Yeah.
Now, Man United will also play their substitutes against you guys, which means you're going to have the opportunity to get a good 3 points on the board as well.
Bro, that'd be hilarious if Amram just puts out the strongest 11 against
No,
Chelsea.
come on, bro. Like, don't do
No,
it.
no, no.
HH, maybe you're a Sevilla of the Conference
have
League.
West
You
Ham.
just have to
I
accept
wouldn't
it.
look too much into Forest. I feel like Forest are already feeling the pressure. Like,
Yeah,
their owner
don't worry
came
about
on the
it, bro.
pitch.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about
did you see with the owner today? Oh my
and went
god.
after
Yeah.
Nuno
Bro,
Espirito
the
Santo.
state of that
Nuno,
owner,
he was
bro. I mean,
pissed.
how do you have that much money and you look like that, bro? It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, because he's got
Monimus,
money. That's
yeah.
why YSK.
Bro,
Yeah, I don't know why the owner's having a go at Nuno. Like, these guys were going to get relegated last season. Now they're in European places and he's cooking him for no
No, but
reason.
they spend a lot of money though. So I mean, I understand.
Yeah, but to go from 17th to 7th or 6th, that's a good season, man. Like, don't
And
don't get
Casey,
onto
that's
Nuno
no
for
problem.
So
That's not a problem for a Premier League side. Like they
So
can
Monimus,
spend it as
maybe
much as they want.
we needed to beat Newcastle.
No, I think you'd want us to beat Newcastle, so that way, because the whole point of this top 5 race is that what you don't want is Forest win, then they lose, Newcastle win, then they lose. What everyone wants is everyone picks a designated team, one team out of that top 5, and everyone just pummels results on them and cooks them out the top 5 race. So you want Villa to lose, and then lose again, and then lose again, and then lose again.
HH
The problem
relying
is-
on Tottenham.
The
Yeah,
problem
and
is
United.
that
Yeah.
The problem is that Villa have the games that everyone wants.
Wait,
at
hold
this
on.
stage
What
of the
my
season.
is? Yeah.
Villa has the games that everyone wants at this stage of the season. Bro, Tottenham lost 2-0 to Crystal Palace today.
They're so
But they didn't
ass.
care.
They're
They,
so
they,
ass.
they didn't care though, because all that matters to them is the Europa League final. Now, the problem with Man United and Tottenham is that one of these two teams are tanking the season on purpose, and it's all going to be for nothing. So you better hope for Manchester United and Tottenham's sake.
AK, that's
No,
crazy. AK, that is
Casey, they're tanking the season, and one of these guys are not going to get anything. So one of you guys, are tanking the season for no reason at all. So you better hope you win that Europa League for your own safety.
But
Wait,
AJ,
hold on, Bopinda, then comes here, Mike. Bopinda.
AJ, but one thing, even if you don't make UCL, show my ABI.
Which UCL?
Look,
Champions League.
there's only one UCL that exists, bro.
So which one are you in?
You are still able to complete the set, AJ.
No. It's a 2-for-1 package. Complete the sets and let's return back to
No,
where
can I
we
ask you
rightfully deserve.
what will you do? What will you do if you lose all three games?
You have to suspend the channel. I'm not coming back for a minute.
Because that is a possibility, bro.
Do you know, Casey, what will happen?
Casey, don't put that into the universe. That's
Casey,
what.
I want that in to buy the channel.
Casey, AJ will say it's enough. He will go to Turkey, get a hairline, and come back.
So Mike, in your view, do you think Chelsea make this top 5? Top 5 is crazy, bro.
I can't lie, HH. Now, even the fact that we're
It's
talking
top
about
seven,
getting
it's top
top
seven.
5, guys, do you remember in December and November, this man with the glasses talking about title challenge? Michael, you better watch out. Chelsea are in second place. We got games in hand. Title. And now
Michael, it was 2 weeks. 2 week title charge.
Hey, you know what? Those were the 2 weeks of the greatest life for HH for the last couple of years. Because since the night in Porto, HH has just taken L after L after L. Messi winning the World Cup, Nigeria losing the AFCON final, Chelsea can't even qualify to Champions League, can't even qualify to the Europa League. That he's now having to
talk about the magic call. Talk about the magic call.
That too. Nico Jackson just prefers Thursday night football at this point. Maybe he has date night with Astro Wet on Thursday night. I think that's what's going on here because
that's a day off.
How do you get a red card like that in the VAR era? Wow.
Okay, I'm not even going to expand upon that. No. That's why but Mike, my thing though is, how do you look at someone and then give them the people's elbow? I don't understand.
To the face as well.
Bro, he must have watched the UFC last night, bro.
You know, I don't understand it.
And also, The Rock doesn't even look at the guy when he does the people's elbow. He actually looked and digging the people's elbow.
Nico was pissed at
That was the bad news Barrett finishing.
He done that shit with no.
So hold on, Mike.
No, HH is just stupidity. Like you're doing that in the VAR era. Like you can do that 10 years ago, 15 years ago, and get away with it. Of course, in the VAR era with all the cameras.
Did you say VAR era or bar era?
VAR era.
VAR era.
VAR era. I've been talking too much today. Let me be. Yeah, it's terrible for Nico Jackson. And HH, it's actually going to cost you UCL football, and I don't know what you're going to do.
So you say that we don't make. We don't make.
Can't lie. I don't think Forest are in this challenge. You have to beat United. And I'm sorry, if you cannot beat United, only United in the Premier League. Screw the Europa League. They're clearly a different beast in the Europa League. In the Premier League, these guys they have lost to Wolves, West Ham. They struggled against Ipswich at home. And you know deep down that they're going to field a B team. I think it's 4 days before the Europa League final, guys. Am I mistaken? Yeah. No. You cannot lose that game.
It's very simple.
I think it's like 5 or 6 because they play on the Friday or something.
No. It's Wednesday. No, so let's say Chelsea thing is on the Friday and then the finals on the Wednesday.
No, yeah, they're resting guys. Yeah,
they probably will.
Nah, HH, you have to get top 5.
No, Mike, no. If we don't beat United, it's done.
It's done.
It's done.
over.
Yeah, because then Hudson-Odoi will get
because
that
I don't think
goal.
those guys will get a result against Forest.
Will be mine.
I mean, Forest lately haven't been playing well, but maybe just Hudson-Odoi will turn into prime Neymar on that final match day against you guys. But you have to. After all the talk you've given this season, HH, Chelsea are back. All the videos I saw, Maresca's cooking with Chelsea. Oh, look at Chelsea, man. The project is finally working. We're back to square one with this project.
No, but okay. But see, do you know what more my fear is? Let's say we draw and Forest win. Forest can just do haram because all they need is a draw.
Yeah, they can haram you on the final day.
Yeah, they can, and they do that pretty well.
Yeah,
with
they
Murillo
do.
and Milinkovic.
Also, you don't have a striker who beat
win.
them. That is a good thing.
Wait,
Yeah,
so,
who's your
so,
striker?
so,
And even then,
so for Nico, is that one
Neto
game or two
has
games?
nine.
No, it's all.
Three.
He's
Out for the
suspended 3
season.
games.
Out for the rest of the season.
No,
He's
3
out for
games.
the. Oh, he didn't
Wait,
realize.
Jackson will play conference, but no league games.
And here's the
Wow.
thing: if
He's-
you
he's out
don't
for
win
the rest of
against
the
Man
season.
United, not only do you have to hope that you beat Forest, you also have to hope Villa don't win their game
Yeah,
as well, because
yeah.
Villa would be
Yeah,
ahead of both of you.
exactly. We're
Personally,
going to be playing
a win
Pedro
against
Neto
Manchester
at the
United
false
is
nine.
He's
mandatory.
saving
You
himself
must
for the
beat
final,
Manchester
boys.
United.
Why can you play again the Kojak track? Like,
By the way, that receipt was ridiculous. YSK, man. You didn't have to do that. You
AJ,
wait until
you
the
have
end of the
to drop
season when
the
they
album,
don't when they don't get the Champions League football. I hope we got an album ready.
Oh, bro, AJ, you need to release the album. You have to.
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for his reaction when Betis beat them
Why
in the
is
final.
you need to release the
Because
album?
if that happens,
Michael,
Then release the album.
Michael,
I don't know.
the Jack Daniels bottle is going to come back.
Hold on.
Mike,
Why, I have a question.
when Isco starts macerating on these dudes, bro, I'm gonna
Oh my
enjoy
God.
that.
Glorious.
And-
Anyway,
and-
if Anthony drops
and
two piece
also
on these
says-
guys,
Bro,
No,
the
the
stuff,
thing is,
no,
right-
no, just no. The stuff Kenny was saying about the Conference League final, bro. I was like, Kenny, just chill.
Where is the final? Where's the Conference League final exactly?
He usually turns up at the wrong street.
Ravenclaw.
YSK, I have a
No,
question.
where is it?
Ravenclaw.
Poland.
Poland.
Just quickly.
Wait, hold on. One miss.
YSK, do you believe that it's important to carry in good form heading into the Europa League final?
what
Nah,
form? They have
No,
no
but-
form.
no,
man.
not at all.
Did you just say? Wait, hold on. Did you just say good form, bro?
Imagine what-
It's too late for that, bro.
Imagine
Oh
what
my
a big
God.
win against the mighty Chelsea, the second biggest club in the world.
Yeah.
Imagine what that would do.
Money,
for them heading into the
money,
Europa
no,
League.
money. Good attempt, nice try, but money, stop it. Money, I want the children of Carrington at Stamford Bridge on next Friday. I want the children. I want them to get Manchester's orphans.
It doesn't even have to be that. It doesn't even have to be that. You're not losing that game, so you don't have to worry about that. Focus on Forest.
Casey, change your profile.
No, seriously. Chronicle, say, if we don't beat a United C team or D team at home, no,
It has to be a Stonewall win. I'm sorry.
No, Chronicle, I tell you right now.
Okay.
Bro, Chronicle, Stamford Bridge might turn into like a civil war. If we don't win that thing, that stadium is going to turn toxic.
Are you taking your toothbrush?
HH, can you just answer me one question? What
What's up?
happened to the best player in the league?
Yeah, I was
Palmer,
gonna ask.
second half of the season.
It's the summer, bro. The conditions aren't great.
It's summer. Gotcha. He's melted. Gotcha.
You guys
I
need to
dare him.
understand.
No. I dare him. I dare him. No, but that's the thing. He wouldn't stay. At Stamford Bridge, he wouldn't stay. At Stamford Bridge, no. Guys, that's right. He wouldn't stay. He wouldn't dare.
You know he'll start. You know he'll start the game.
You know he's gonna play his heart out. You know that.
He'll start the game.
Why?
Because he wants to start the Europa League final.
Because he ain't starting in the final, that's for sure.
Bro, you know he's got more GA than your boy, best player in the league this year, right? Mason Mount.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
No, he doesn't. Stop.
In 2025, he does.
In 2025.
Yeah. But Michael, you need to understand, like, if it's not Doncaster Rovers or Ipswich Town or Luton, like, Cole Palmer's usually not gonna show up.
AJ, you are fraud,
category,
bro. You're actually such a what?
Wait, hold on. Shah, let me show Hamza. I thank you for the job. If Salah wins, he's going to thank Undisputed in his victory speech at this point. Mike, were you with this Salah Ballon d'Or thing, or is this a solo thing by Undisputed outside of the Liverpool fan base?
What, that he should win it?
No, basically, because Undisputed, he's launching a campaign for Salah to win the Ballon d'Or. So
Well,
I want to know whether Undisputed is doing this by himself or it's a Liverpool fan.
He's a man on his own. HH is a man on his own.
Like, good to know. Good to know.
I'm
Shout
not
out to
joining that
Cabal.
bandwagon.
Maradona's best GA season. 88-89, 19 goals, 21 assists, 40 GA. Using the undisputed inflation tax for 2025, he would have...
Wait. What is this inflation tax?
You didn't know?
Oh, Mike.
Oh, you weren't
You-
here.
Mike, you've missed an amazing show.
Yeah, generation.
Based on
That's
that,
like,
apparently, based on the era, there's an inflation for GA. So the GA we see from the 90s is not the real GA.
Yeah,
we have to apply inflation.
Does that mean
Why-
Pele
why-
has
what's
10,000
adjust for
goals?
inflation?
No, I think
Pele has 10,000 goals,
He
bro.
just nominated.
Jimmy John has
what would
more
be then the
goals
stuff?
than
The
Cesc.
stuff on
No,
those
hold up.
stats then.
Wait, hold on. AK.
Oh, De Stefano is like pushing.
No,
100,
AK.
Oh, Jimmy John has 400
What is GB Jones's true GA, bro?
What
Adjusted
is
for inflation.
what is
Jimmy
Joseph
Greaves.
Vikings?
Jimmy Greaves.
What about Vikings? What about Joseph Vikings?
Well, are we counting? Are we counting the
Oh,
goals?
well, Mike is 200. It's 200.
Good Mulo would have like 200 goals a season then.
No, but are we counting the goals in the trenches?
So shout out to Stoner. Imagine Inzaghi telling his players to watch out for Raphinha's GA.
He did. No, but he did.
shout out Inzaghi, man. Bro, do you know the thing about Inzaghi, bro, is in this VAR era, bro, about half his goals will be offside.
Yeah, he was a bomb.
Bro, that guy, he lives
not a
on
good
the
player.
shoulder of players, bro.
No,
He lived on the shoulder of players.
That's why I don't respect you oldies, man. Like you guys lie about your players all the time.
Relax.
Inzaghi.
To be fair, Casey, ain't nobody popping up Inzaghi. Let's be
No,
honest.
this guy was repping Inzaghi over Haaland. Like, Haaland
Shout out to them. It's my top 5. You're shitting me, bro. Why? J2S, RDS, Money Mace. What?
Hey, you made it to the top 5, so be great.
No, I know who HH is, but I don't know who LL is, bro. Shout out to Sekilo Bambo. Goal tax actually exists, i.e. UEFA Golden Shoe. Wait, goal tax?
Yeah. Basically, top 5 leagues for the Golden Boot. Basically, it's a ×2 multiplier. Whereas like Gyökeres isn't actually going to get the Golden Boot because Salah has more points than him, even though he has less goals than Gyökeres. It's a 1.5 times multiplier on Gyökeres' goals. Yeah.
Hey.
So at the moment, Salah's still winning, I think.
Wait, hang on.
that is a good
What?
way.
Yeah. You don't know top 5 leagues as top ×2 multiplier on the points.
Oh my god!
What?
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
So goals just aren't goals now. There's actually
There's
a goal
context
tax.
to goals now.
Sorry,
Yeah.
hold on. So
Yeah.
Bro, they're using formulas there for goals.
Yeah, they are.
YSK, bro, it's a new day.
Sorry.
bro. It's a new
So,
day.
I have you think Oshime's goal against I don't know Constantinople FC or whatever like team is.
YSK, What's okay? I'm not even going to address that. I'm not even going to address that trash, bro. No, Casey, I'm not even going to address that crap. Shout out to Kamal. Top 5 YSK. Who puts Ricardo there? Wait, how is Money made so high on this list? AK and wait, hold on. First of all, where am I on this list? Okay, I think. So YSK gets number 1 on 2 lists because he literally uses those bombers for receipts. He offers no football
He should
insight.
be number 1 for that.
He offers no football and analytical views. He just recycles trash passings, which I've actually verified myself and puts in
They
receipts.
appreciate his creativity, man.
Yeah.
And I pay your bills, so you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
shout!
You're
shout
his sugar
energy,
daddy.
Whoa, pause.
Wow.
The pain of that to you. All right. So that was so. Shout out to your boy Blaze A. I'm here late, but you see Mbappe when meeting Yamal
That is
is
a
like Barman trying to save his parents. No matter the timeline or universe, we know.
That is so messed up. So messed up. Actually, no, hold on. In one time, no. In one time, no.
Bro, that's dark, bro. That's dark. I'm sorry.
No, but in one time,
Casey, if you're saying Casey, please tell me that there's not a timeline where he saved his parents.
no, I think what happens like he dies and like Thomas Wayne becomes Batman. If I remember correctly.
Oh wow.
I could be wrong.
Oh man.
This is why I don't read all these comics now and everything because these hey, is like hey,
Bro,
wait, hold on.
whose idea was that, bro?
Wait, hold up. Thomas Wayne becomes Batman.
Yeah, he dies. Bruce dies instead of Thomas Wayne. Like if I remember correctly, I could be wrong.
You know what? I'm done.
No, but no, Snyder was actually going to do that. Like he was.
And that's what's done.
Wait, hang on. How old is Thomas Wayne?
No, he's like 50-year-old Batman. Like he's
Okay, forget about it, man.
Okay. Let's
Hey, can I speak on Chelsea?
Oh, okay, so shout out to Play Say.
Yeah, no,
Streets,
Zangutu.
yeah, Streets saying Botman said you're playing like Holland, and you know how Africans get when they hear disrespect. HH can confirm from his parents, Adam and Eve. All right. Okay. Play Say, I'm not responding to that for crash at the end, bro. AK, talk to me.
Yeah, man. I remember like I think like a couple hangouts ago. I said Chelsea would draw to Newcastle, and Kenny was like, "Oh, but Chelsea might draw to Newcastle. Oh, Chelsea this, Chelsea that." You lost.
Sorry.
shout-
Have
shout-
I missed the?
You missed it. You missed it. You literally just missed it. So we're like rounding off now. You literally just missed it. So unlucky, bro. Unlucky, bro.
Yeah, man,
You were close. You just missed it. So AK, you were talking about Barca's chances next season. So who do you say that Barca need to buy?
Yeah.
For next season?
I think,
AK.
it's funny that Magpies is here, bro. Can you just
Magpies, long time no see, man. Welcome, welcome.
Wait, hold on. AK.
What was the Newcastle crowd? Was there a big crowd in Newcastle yesterday, Magpies?
Sorry, say that again, AK. I couldn't hear you.
Was there a big crowd in Newcastle this morning, Magpies?
Oh, bro, man, like, I mean, let's just say there were a lot of fans saying that we're better than Chelsea. There was a lot of
interesting. With how many UCLs?
Yeah.
Do they have UCLs to prove that?
Overall, man. I mean,
have Chelsea won a trophy? Yeah,
2012, 2021.
No. I mean, this season have Chelsea won a
Contortion. We had a contortionist from Ivory Coast who helped us. So there you go.
Magpies, the guy with the shades did say that they're in three finals. They're in three finals.
And that contortionist let his country down in the AFCON final against Zambia.
Wait one second. I'm gonna.
Guys,
what is going on?
Can you see what we're looking at right now?
What is going on?
Abdullah, are you literally sitting in the dark?
Wait, are you in Lagos?
No, I'm in my room. 1 second. I'll turn it on. Wait.
No, but Abdullah, but why are you sitting? No, why are you even?
There you go.
Wait, has
Abdullah, why were you in the dark to begin with?
I don't know. HH, zoom into my zoom.
Okay.
No, just to know.
What?
This is me in Turkey in the Galatasaray shop. Wearing the Osimhen, I'm going to change my...
Drop the
Okay. Wait. Let me drop it. Let me drop it real quick. First of all, you were sitting in the dark for no reason, and you showed me a picture of you looking like a Temu Batman. AK, can you
well, that was why.
I'm going to change my Abby. I'm going to change my Abby.
Yeah, don't. Okay, keep talking.
Okay, on Kojak, man. Remember when this guy used to sing Kojak, Kopi, Kiev, Bonito? Those were the times.
Mad in the mud.
The man in the mud, Kojak, Kopi, Kiev, Bonito.
Jesus Christ.
In Bunko and Palmer to Figo and R9. Shout out to them, man.
Oh God.
Overall,
he used to call Ankinku. He used to call him Romario or
R9.
The owl.
I mean, you had this guy say that Joao Felix was the best footballing player in the Premier League. HH, man. I'll be honest.
Don't you support a club of criminals? But continue though.
I'm a Liverpool fan. Thank you for asking. HH. I would say that this is unfortunate for any other fan. Shout out Chronicle on the panel, but to be honest, bro, you deserve it, man. You deserve it for all the stuff that you hyped up. You know, Cole Palmer, Nkunku, Kojak. Like, bro, like, do you have any sense? Like,
I can't be hyped. I can't be happy.
No.
So you don't want me to be happy?
No.
I mean, I'm asking you to be realistic, not be delusional.
In the famous words of Britney Jeremiah Spears, I was born to make you happy.
Nah, you were born to not be.
Wait, scratch that. Sorry, AK, just continue. Scratch what I just said. Scratch what I just said. Scratch what I just said. I said, Casey, shush.
Who is the lucky guy?
For some reason, you know, your manager.
Yeah, continue.
It's Bill. It's Bill. Bill's the lucky guy.
Damn.
For some reason, your manager plays a midfielder at right back instead of playing an actual right back. Like,
He's
why
got
is that?
Reece James and Gusto on the bench. He still
Like,
decides
but
to go Caicedo.
didn't you say that Reece James is like the best right back in the world?
Bro, he doesn't even play right back.
Is he the best B right back in the world? Like, I mean, you keep saying all this shit about your team, man. And then you're like, oh my god, why are we in Conference League? We need to get back to the UCL. Like, bro, your team is garbage. Deal with it. Like, your team is not good. So why
AJ,
do
zoom
you,
into my AVI.
so why do you keep hyping them up? Like, it doesn't make sense.
No, Gatlock. Man, Gatlock, that is crazy, bro.
Wait, bear in mind.
Gatlock, bro. That is so.
What's it called? Magpie Studio. What do you want?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What I want?
I said, what do you want? That's my question. What do you want?
No, it's a free country, isn't it? You just stroll in. You just stroll into a hangout. You know,
free is overrated.
You know, so and it's it's funny because when was it? Wasn't yesterday? It was the day before. I mean, I came onto this hangout and I said because I told you I had an event at St James's Park. You know, I went to events. You know, so and there was an event at St James's. Surprised I was doing work there, and I deliberately went to the away end to literally pronounce curses on that away end.
Wait, Magpies, isn't the way end in Newcastle all the way in the top with the heavens?
It's quite far, but it's quite far. Like I'll tell you, Mike, there was a lot of like Chelsea shall not prosper, Nico Jackson shall not prosper. There was a lot of shall not prospers chanting around in that away end of the thing that they are not going to do that tomorrow. Like, okay, I lied about sacrificing goats. Okay, I didn't do that. Okay, so but I did as close as I could. Okay, to making sure that away end was not going to sort of so color me surprised that when that. The first thing that I see, it's the first thing that I see when I look at my phone, because I was able to go to the game, is I see like, why is there a VAR screen? I don't understand why there's a VAR screen going on. Why is Nico Jackson? What's going on? Like, I said this guy. Like
this guy, man.
And then I see red for Nico, and I'm like, yeah.
No, but what I don't
that is successful juju, man. That is. I've never had successful juju before. It's like that's the first time.
Having successful juju is a wild statement to make.
No, but I don't understand, right? Like, why is he looking at him before Albania?
Casey,
who knows?
I don't know. Casey, I don't know, bro.
So, Mac, so you're certified like what do you
I don't know.
Are you like? Have you guys seen Sinners? Like, the wife of the main guy. Like, I like her.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not, because that judge surprised me. I was like, I literally thought when Jackson got sent off, I thought it was a joke. I went onto Twitter to see HH's thing, and he said something about African elbows and stuff. And I just thought, oh yeah.
Yeah, it was crazy. I'm not gonna
it was
say.
crazy. So,
yeah.
But anyway, I mean, Newcastle. Listen, putting all that to aside, like the day's obviously a bit down because Forest for some reason couldn't beat Leicester. And that kind of just put a span on the works, to everything.
Wait, what about span in the works? That's good. So means that Chelsea have a chance.
Yeah, I mean, but like no one really wants to see Chelsea in the Premier League.
Yes,
the Champions League next season. No one really wants to.
No, we don't want to see them. That's a lie. Everyone does
that too. That too. Yeah.
So, but why was in the Premier League over this whole thing? Okay, so because at the end, if Chelsea finish top 5, they'll deserve to be there because Villa and Forest just haven't been able to keep the momentum to do so. It is what it is, But what I want to see is that clearly Newcastle are probably looking like they're going to finish above Chelsea.
Yeah.
HH, are you at the end of the season, if you don't have a trophy, are you going to be flexing top 5?
If
you don't win a trophy, if Anthony, for example, does something, does a madness, for example, and you go trophyless, we finish 5th.
As a wise man once said, the future is not written, so get your pen and paper and write it.
That's a break. Yeah, that's a break.
So we're gonna get a pen and paper and we're gonna. Right. So the future is not written. So
You can't write, bro. We know you can't write.
Well, the thing is, the future, because Manchester United next week they've obviously got they're playing Chelsea, and
You
obviously
they better roll out to their currency reserves, bro. I want to see. I want to see a CT.
HH.
No,
HH. It's a HH. It's a.
I want to see people under. Okay, just
continue. HH. Let's be real. Let's be real.
Hold on. My person's talking.
Okay. So listen. Okay.
I said I wanted to like.
Using that.
Why are you elaborating?
I would basically. There's no right way to say. Basically, I want to see people who are not old play.
Yeah, you know what, Havoc, saying that for Chelsea, like based on what you guys.
You do know which club you support, right?
Yeah, you know what Chelsea did in the 70s, right? With Boy Scouts. You know that.
Magpies, can you continue speaking, please, Magpies?
HH was there.
I would.
Wait, Magpies.
Yes.
Can you talk about a potential Mount Dagger at the bridge?
Bro, no, but he wouldn't today. At Stamford Bridge, he wouldn't today.
I think
because if he does that, and you think he'll live to the bridge, and also even there, I'll be there.
Yeah, with your toothbrush.
What if he does that? What if he does that? Like he has a.
No. If he does that, what's the name of that? Psycho.
And he celebrates in front of you, like when you're brushing your teeth.
I think. No, because Magpies, and I don't want to reverse jinx. Are Chelsea qualifying for the Champions League with 2 games to go?
I think if you look at how bad Manchester United are, Chelsea Football Club should be beating this Manchester United side at home. There is 100%. No doubt they beat Liverpool, although they were drunk and uninterested. But even still, United are trash. So Chelsea Football Club should. If Chelsea Football Club, now I don't know whether the Nico Jackson suspension affects things.
No, it's for 3 games.
Yeah, so he's not going to be playing. So I don't know who would be Chelsea's striker then.
It'll be Neto.
Yeah, and Nkunku does not exist. So
yeah,
Broha
playing up top.
Neto. Pedro Neto will be.
What about Broha?
No.
Broha still there?
It'll be Neto. Trust me.
Oh.
Okay, so Pedro Neto is going to be the false 9 or whatever.
How tall is he?
Most likely, yeah.
Okay, so if that's the case,
shout out Jodo, man.
You would expect Chelsea to beat Manchester United at home, and then Forest are dropping points against Leicester and at home. It's difficult. Maybe they might be able to muster something.
The real Saka.
Maybe Evil Saka will be false 9.
No, actually, I think it might be Evil Saka.
It'll be him or Neto, definitely.
Is Evil Saka? Can Evil Saka beat Harry Maguire?
Evil Saka knows what the assignment is, and we just have to put our faith in Evil Saka.
What's the assignment?
HH, to be honest,
right?
No matter what happens in that United game, it's a lose-lose for you. If they put their B or C squad and you beat them,
you can't. Wait, hold on. How do we say lose-lose?
You owe them.
No.
You owe them. You owe them.
No. My thing is that
only because of United you made the Champions League. And if they put out their real team, their serious team, and you lose,
bullshit.
You will get crowned.
There's not owing anybody. It's all about the end justifies the means.
Also, hold up. Sancho can't play as well, can he? So you won't.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. Yeah, can Sancho play or not?
No, Sancho can't play because this is all alone, so he won't be out.
I've seen something that the Chelsea will have to pay $5 million to send Sancho back.
Yeah, if we do send him back, yeah.
Is that correct?
Guys,
yeah. If we don't,
I'll be on record here. If Chelsea don't make the Champions League, I'm holding on to you guys were responsible.
Okay, so what?
Because I'm not saying that, guys. I've had it up to here, guys. I'm tired.
Okay, but
I want to pick up at the Champions League. Nah. I've had it up to here, bro.
To do what? To do what, though? To do what? What are you going to do in the UCL? You're not doing anything.
Abdallah, meet that mic.
Backwards. You think Maresca is going to compete against Inzaghi?
Wait, hold on.
Next week, what happens, just hypothetically for you, for the Hut, for everything, if Manchester United somehow beat Chelsea?
No, that's not.
No, but
okay, let me not say anything. Anything can happen. Because football is a beautiful sport.
But if those scenarios were to happen, what would you do?
I don't want to think about that. So
Okay.
I don't want, because I believe in life, negative thoughts bring up negative energy. So I'm going to try and think
Oh, they
positively.
did. That's why the juju worked
Magpies.
today. That's why.
Magpies. Basically,
Ma-
what he's saying is he'll cross that bridge when we get there, or jump off it. Whatever.
Magpies.
Let me read. So shout out to Kamal. AK's team in CL next season, the first criminal UCL.
I'm
AK,
a
you have
Liverpool
any thoughts
fan.
about this?
I'm a Liverpool fan.
But really a Marseille fan, so interesting. Shout out to Jade Swiss. HH will pull a Jackson elbow if Mason Mount scores. Yeah, I would. And I'm talking about 2 elbows. Like, have you seen Ong back? Tony Jaa. That's what I'll be doing. John Wick. I'll go full John Wick on him.
Bro, you're not dropping any elbows.
Now, Kamal, knowing that you can get recorded and knowing that people on this hangout are losers who like to clip people and everything, there's no way in hell I'm saying that crap over there, bro.
I mean, you basically did.
So if you think I'm saying that crap, or thank you for the I'm saying that crap.
You basically
Guys, my thing is all is well. All I do is
Believe.
guys, let's pray. All I do is I just pray that we can.
Believe.
Have
In Chelsea.
Are you gonna have the?
Give me that zo.
The GTA 6. The GTA 6.
Give me that tie. Give me that tie.
Guys, it's been
Man
so
in the mud.
It's been
Man
real.
in the mud. We got the man in the mud.
Because I see Monday members have
Man in the
one
mud.
love.